everybody. How are y'all doing today? Bogus Meat Factory. How's it going, folks? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the pop-up stream. I wasn't planning on streaming tonight, but we had some free time, and I got my second dose of my vaccine, so I don't know how tomorrow's gonna go. So we're gonna play tonight. I hope you're all doing well. It's good to see y'all. I hope you're all having a wonderful week. Hopefully the weekend comes quickly for you all. So tonight, look, we have to take a short break. We have to take a short break from Betrayal at Krondor. I am sorry, folks who are super excited for it. I am as well. But I was asked recently by a wonderful podcast from the Cartridge Club. It's a really awesome community of players of games from all generations, of all types. Really great group of people. They wanted me to come on their podcast and talk about Round 2 Gaming. Boom. There you go. That person very much right there. To talk on their podcast about Zelda Wind Waker. And Sakura says, I'm in hero game, so lurking. Oh, no worries, Sakura. Enjoy your game. Hopefully you do awesome superpower things. So, Fried Rice says, Wind Waker. I know. How's it going, Fried Rice? So here's the thing. I needed to get brushed up on it. I've played it and beaten it multiple times in my life. And I owned both versions on the GameCube and on the Wii U, the HD version, and I never beat the HD version though. Until now. No, I can't do a Wind Waker randomizer race. I can't do the randomizer stuff. I'm not good. Whip! So I got my second dose, my vaccine dose, and so I don't know how tomorrow's gonna go, but I've got a deadline now. I've got a mission. I got a mission. We're gonna beat Wind Waker before we record this podcast next week. Oh God, yes. Speaking of which, I need to get some water. Fried Rice, thank you. I need to drink like lots of water. I'm doing good. The soreness in my arm actually kind of went away pretty quickly. So it hasn't really been an issue there. But most folks have felt a little tired after the second dose from what I've heard. Yeah. So I don't know what symptoms I'm gonna get. I don't know. We'll see. But we're going to fire up the Wii U tonight. I'm going to go grab a drink of water because I totally forgot. To drink water. This is the thing I need the most reminder of. People in the chat there. There's two things you need to remind me of in life. Water and save. Those are the two things. Let me go get some water. We'll release Bob. And I will be right back, okay? I'll be right back. I don't have a right back scene yet. Because I still haven't set up my computer. I'll be right back. You're going to hear it too. I'm not even going to mute it. Back. Just reveal the scene. Behind the scenes. Where's Bob? Bob, get your ass out here. They want you. Bob, hold on. You can see his little eyeball. To humor. How's it going, everybody? Let Bob sing. It's Bob. Earl, how are you tonight? It's good to see you, Earl. Oh. Bob, get your beautiful butt in here, buddy. Let me see if we can see you there. I gotta clean up this whole office. It's a complete utter mess. It's a disaster zone. After building that computer. So, folks, oh my God, I built a new computer. We got so much to talk about. Hold on. Earl, it's always good to see you. Sound the trumpets, Earl. To humor, Earl. So here's the thing, folks. Okay. I built a computer. So I've been saving up all my money, every little bit of extra spending that I could have, and I built a computer. I'm gonna play Windows 95 games. Fried Rice, you know it. You wanna know why? Can't emulate Windows 95 very well. Doesn't work very well. But now with this rig, man, we'll get it like a breeze. It's gonna be a dream. But we will be playing some more graphically intensive games, of course. Of course we will. But I built this thing with my own hands. And it worked. it turned on the first try. We had to get it to do some finagling to get it to recognize the solid state drive, but it was quite a thrill. Sakura, I'm so happy, and I haven't even been able to play. Like, this is the first time I've sat down at this computer to really like play a game or do something, right? And it's gonna be a Wii U game of all things. Carissa Lash, how are you? The citizens of the Earldom live in peace and harmony. I'm so happy, Earl. I got that second dose. I built a computer. Bob's hanging out here, looming over me like some kind of guardian angel right now. Bob, you're going to make sure I don't have any symptoms. Bob, don't lose. Oh, my God, Bob. So here's the thing, folks. I am insanely busy. Before we fire this up, okay, I've got, on a week from Saturday, I'm going to be on a podcast from the Cartridge Club, an awesome community. They do a great podcast. We'll talk about it more. I'll get a link set up and things in the future. We'll get it going. They invited me to talk about Wind Waker. I want to get refreshed, even though I know a ton about Wind Waker and, a lot about people's perception, reactions, design philosophies, all that stuff. The usual things that I talk about. But I want to play it again just to get a good refresher, and I want to beat it on the HD version on the Wii U because I own it but never beat it. Really, Earl? Oh man, it's gonna be great. And but then also next week on the Friday stream, we'll probably be playing Betrayal at Krondor, because at 1 a.m. when our stream would normally end, we're getting a little extra, a bonus. The folks who are making this amazing indie RPG, Call of Saragnor, is going to be with us, the developer, and we will be doing a demo of the game. It's only about an hour, so I'll be up until 2 a.m. It's not a big deal. And that's going to be on the week from Friday, a week from this Friday. So the last day of the month. I don't know dates. At 1 a.m., we will be doing a guided tour of the demo and talking about the game. So a week from tomorrow at 1, well, it's technically Saturday at 1 a.m., but it'll be the same stream. I'm not stopping. So a week from tomorrow, I'll be streaming. And then once 1 a.m. rolls around, we'll be doing an extra bonus. Eastern time. Sorry, 1 a.m. Eastern time. And so we'll be talking with the developers of Call of Saragnar and doing a guided demo of it. So we're going to have a lot of fun. So new computer, emulating the Wii U, playing it on real hardware, Kursalesh. I got it right here. There it is. Look. Hey, you want to replace the battery? It's that little slot right there. You can replace the battery. I need to cut my nails. Yeah, it's right there. You just unscrew that screw and you can replace the battery. You're going to try Unreal again? Maybe those light effects will look never in a million years, fried rice. I had to wipe this thing down. It's covered in dust and it's still a little dirty. It's pretty gnarly. And then here's my gamepad is trapped. Hold on. This was so dusty earlier today. It was so bad. So that's happening. Okay. The Call of Saragnar. Not only that, in a couple weeks, I'm planned to record my own podcast talking about Callahan's Crosstime Saloon. Not only that, I'm trying to work to get a quick start sheet for my tabletop RPG system and start doing streams of the game where we test it out and try to get it refined and get it more moving. I'm so busy. So busy. I should turn this to a just chatting stream. But I can't believe just how much kind of just hit me all of a sudden. There was a lot of stuff going on, and I'm really excited about it because this is the stuff that I wanted to do. I want to talk on podcasts. I want to talk about video games, and I get to do that, which is really nice. And all thanks to the wonderful support that you guys have given me, because legit, I'm a giant ball of anxiety 9 out of 10 times. But being able to like externalize it and talk about it has absolutely helped me get through it and like do some stuff. So it's been very helpful. All right, but let's get going. Let's start this thing up. Let's turn this thing on. Ready? And let's go to the main stage. Let's see if it starts up. See if I can get audio. Do we have audio? Let's see. Audio. Turtle power crystal legend. Oh my gosh. I'm like, let's go to the game. And then no. Turtles. Let's get some turtles. Hold on. Let's see. Can we get some audio though? I want to make sure the audio is working on this thing. He is wearing a mask, Sakura. You didn't notice? Yes, we have sound. Okay, let's talk. Before we do all that, let's talk turtles. I'm ready. Maybe. Oh, crap. Hold on. I gotta get my turtles. Everything's changed. We might have to refund you on those turtles. I realize I don't know where they are. Yeah, we can fix that. Yeah, the sound's acting up. That's fine. We can get that fixed. Oops. 1 second. That should fix it. Fingers crossed. You tell me. Yeah, better. It's a thing with Elgato for some reason. I just need to change the bitrate of the sound, and I can even change it back, and it works just fine. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet too, so I can change that as well. And is everything visibly okay? We'll get to that story because we're starting a new game. You get to see the wonderful save data. We're doing the gamepad, my friends. Of all the people who came before us. Okay, so what's the name gonna be? Oh, we still need me right now. What? What? Why? Oh, it's because I moved to full screen for turtle power. That didn't happen. It didn't happen. Duh. Bob is my King of Red Lions. Okay. We gotta name our character though. We need a good Link name. Chris Celeste wants Bob. Yes, please refund the turtle power because I don't know where they are right now. I have no idea. I thought they were in that basket. They are not. I think my 3-year-old got into them and I gotta reorganize them. It's bad. Bogus Bobby. Bogus and Bob's Big Adventure. Thank you, Lip. I think we should name him Bob. Bob, is it okay if we name Link after you? Would that make you happy? I'm doing this with my finger. It's not working very well. The Legend of Zorda, Weed Waker, Dwarven Dad, Bink, Zelda. We should name him Zelda. Zelda, or Poop. I mean, we can have a reverse of Poop. Weed Whacker. I think it should be Bob. I think it's gonna be Bob. Lip is right. Bob is great. Oh, dude, Mrs. Q-Dog, how are you today? It's so good to see you. We're gonna place him. We're naming him Bob. Look, Bob is of the sea. He is our spirit animal. Oops. What's the difference in hero mode? We take double damage and something else? I don't want to do a hero mode. I think it means that there's no hearts either, naturally. Okay. I'm not doing hero mode fried rice. I want to live. It's good to see you, Mrs. Q-Dog. Welcome to the stream. This is but one of the legends which the people speak. Hold on, we gotta get a better voice. We gotta get our Bingus voice on. Long ago, there existed a kingdom where a golden power lay hidden. Yeah. It was a prosperous land, blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. But one day a man of great evil found the golden power and took it for himself. With its strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. But then, when all hope had, of doom seemed at hand. Young boy, all in green, appeared as if from nowhere. That was too kind, thank you. Thank you for the suggestion. 10 months. Wielding the blade with his bane, through the dark
What shall we do with our drunken sailors? What shall we do with our drunken
This boy who traveled through time to save the land was known as the hero of time. I promise you guys I'm not this silly in a podcast. The boy's tale was passed down through generations until it became legend. Poorly timed, so it's okay. His name was Bob. But then a day came when a fell wind began to blow across the kingdom. Dramatic moments. The great evil that all thought had been forever sealed away by the hero. It's getting sad, Bob. Once again crept forth from the depths of the earth, eager to resume its dark designs. The people believed that the hero of time would again come to save them. But then the crazy fire rise burned the whole village down, and the hero did not appear. Faced by an onslaught of evil, the people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. I'm going to talk to chat in a second once we get past this part. In their last hour, as doom drew nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate. And a guy in a wheelchair named Steve. What became of that kingdom? None remain who know. Except for one person. The memory of the kingdom vanished, but its legend survived on the wind's breath. On a certain island, it became customary to grow boys in green when they came of age. So good, I love you. I like kissing your nose. Clothed in the green of fields, they aspired to find heroic blades and cast down evil. Chase pigs around, cut grass, break pots. The elders wished only for the youth to know courage like the hero of legend. And to break a lot of pots. Okay, let's get back to chat. Hi, folks. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, wow. Who's the horsey's name again? There's no horsey in this one, Earl. But it's Epona, typically. Outset Island. Bob, he came to town. He came to save the Princess Zelda. It's an old song, yep. Bob the Bot to save Zelda. I think a goblin or an elf. It's a gelfling, yeah, gelfling. That would be a good thing for it. Oh, man. The bloom lighting. It's so bright. Big brother!
What shall we do with our drunken sailor?
Thank you.
What shall we do with our drunken sailor? What shall we do with our drunken
I knew you'd be here. This is my favorite spot to gaze out at the sea. When I play with the gulls, I call it Errol's Lookout. So do you remember what day it is today? You still have a slave, aren't you? She's very angry. Did you forget? Big brother, it's your birthday. That's why Grandma's been waiting for you. Come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. Jeez. It's a good thing I came to find you. You should probably go home. See what Grandma wants, don't you think? Yeah. Oh my gosh. No, the goblins aren't the race in Labyrinth, they're the race in Dark Crystal. It looks fantastic. And let me know how everything's going, because I actually upped the bitrate and stuff, and I think we're doing 1080p in the thing, so let me know if things run smoothly and such, because it should. Yep, there's Bob. I haven't played this game in forever. What's awesome is that you manage your inventory on the gamepad. Watchtower Forest of the Fairies. Hey, Bob! What's that? Today's your birthday? Well, congrats, buddy. Are you that old already? Wow, time just flies right by, doesn't it? You blink and poof, there goes a year. Wow, I swear I just cut the grass in the field the other day, but look at how tall it's gotten already. I have a question. Once we get done talking to this guy, say, do you want to try cutting it, Bob? You'd be surprised at the things people drop in the grass. It's fun. It's like a treasure hunt. Except, you know, you're gonna need some kind of grass cutting tool if you want to cut the grass. I mean, that's just common sense, buddy. I have a question. What is red? I know this lobster. Oh, dude, the lobster shirt is awesome. So here's the thing. Reception here is at 11. I'm glad the stream is smooth like this. I have a question. So has anybody played the actual HD version of this on Wii U when it came out on the Wii U? I'm very curious if any of you have, because I have something very serious to talk about. Hey, Bob. Hey, is it true that if you just have a little courage and run as fast as you can, that you can jump to that rock with her? Is it? Is it? Tell me. Dwarven Dad says this is the reason I bought the Wii U. Oh, Dwarven Dad. I love the Wii U. I'm going to be one of those Wii U apologists, right? I think the Wii U is a fantastic system, one that I very much enjoy, and think was very much given a bad rap because of our massive obsession with graphics and basic, the common game design. I think that the Wii U does an amazing job of creating this asynchronous gameplay style, which isn't common in a lot of games, and what we do in mass markets. There's a reason why it failed. I understand. Those reasons are all very valid, but I think that it's way ahead of its time in its design philosophy and what it was trying to achieve in this game. Playing through the GameCube version right now, so watch, never tried the HD version. This is from what I understand, the game's great. The marketing for it was a fiasco. So this is having this Switch now, so I understand what Nintendo's doing for Wii U. Yep. I was trying to make some different games, but one of the things, and Dwarven Dad, you would know this because you played this on the Wii U during the time of the Wii U. There was a thing that this game did. We're going to take a second to just rant here. This is the most magical thing in the world, and you will probably hear me talk about this again on this podcast because I have to talk about it. It is the most important thing that the HD Wind Waker game does that only it can do on the Wii U when it was alive. It cannot do it now. It was a zeitgeist and a phenomenon that existed only during the lifespan of the Wii U and was, to me, one of the most magical experiences ever. And that is the Miiverse. So here's the thing. The Miiverse is Nintendo's built-in social networking service, for those that don't know. It was a series of forums and communities dedicated to each game that came out on the system, categorized by their game. Most of the time, it was people just sharing screenshots, enthusing about the game, sharing drawings, using the gamepad to draw, and just amazing artwork, and just really people just kind of coming together. It also was the source of a lot of really wild places, like the Funky Barn Miiverse. Funky Barn was a game that came out when the Wii came out, and nobody played. Nobody cared about Funky Barn. But what people did was, they flocked to that Miiverse in particular to post the weird stuff. That was the weird place of the Miiverse. And it was an amazing, magical place. And people were sharing their memes and like drawing and doing really stupid stuff. But here's the thing, because this is Miiverse. Oh my god. So here's the thing. Wind Waker did one of the most touching and amazing things with the Miiverse. So essentially, if you were posting to the Miiverse, you were also sending out a message in a bottle that would wash up onto other players' shores of their islands in Wind Waker. And they can pick them up and open them and read the messages and look at the screenshots that you would take. Those screenshots could actually serve a purpose too in the game. It's very interesting. But it was one of the most magical experiences ever because they would shimmer and shine. And you could see them floating in the ocean. And you could see them like, drifting their way on shore. But what was so awesome and special is opening those messages and seeing people like genuinely excited about this game. Seeing kids experience it for the first time and posting like Link selfies and like pictures of the Link, and just talking about how so much fun it was, or asking questions, and some people even like chronicling their journeys, and having to experience those things as you play, as if some distant adventurers going off on their own adventure, and chronicling it as a message to whoever might come by, and for the player to see that, to pick that up, to open it, to read it, and to have just a sense of that wonder that someone else is having, to kind of live that game through another person's eyes. It's really special. The Miiverse was genuinely one of the most impractical, but one of the most magical things that Nintendo's ever really done. Because it was a social network that also had in-game functionality for many games, especially Nintendo games, and you really get to see something really cool. So I love it to death. Let's be driving the music. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Can't hear me. I was talking really emotionally. Oh my gosh, yeah. So what's happening is that the settings are a little wonky-do. So I'm sorry. Game music for Bows is a little unbalanced. That's better. So yeah, the Miiverse was something really special, and you got to experience the game through other people's eyes, through their letters that they sent out there through the Miiverse and onto the shores of your game. And you got to see young and old be incredibly excited. And I think that as we play along, we'll probably go and look at the archives of the Miiverse and show off some of the stuff that people did. The very beginning, because the Miiverse came out before, or this game came out before the game actually did. And how it was a way for Nintendo to reach out to people. Because you get people like, Sakurai and stuff like this showing up in the Miiverse and making appearances and saying like, hey, I really hope you enjoyed this game, and that sort of thing. It's really cool. It's really magical. R.I.P. Miiverse. Alright, what's this guy doing? I just saw a wild pig. Oh, see, look, that bug over there. Did you see him? That's perfect. My wife was just telling me how she really wanted a pet. You ready to go grab it, Bob? No. You can't just run up on it, man. No. Pigs are too alert to their surroundings for you to just jog up and capture one. No. If you want to get close to one, you have to hold CR to crouch and tilt L to crawl. Slowly up behind it. Slowly. Okay, slowly. So distracted with bait, I guess. No, Cap, I've played this a million times, but I've never beaten the HD version. I played it a lot, but I beat the GameCube one like 4 times in my life. I'm not gonna kill that. We got the pig. Where's the... There is a house. There it is. It's this one here. A little piggy. Why? Did you bring that little piglet all the way here just for me? Oh, thank you so much. I've been thinking of getting a pet pig for a while now. The boys will be so happy when they get home, you sweetie. Okay, Bob, hold out your hand. This is your reward. Don't spend it all in one place. Here you go, Bob. Ooh, a red rupee, man. 20 rupees. No. Okay. Refreshing myself is all. Refreshing myself. Oh, you think the game music's still a little loud? Okay, we'll fix it. Yeah, we're back into the olden days of streaming. Because this is all, the computer's all set up so everything's fresh and new. Why, this little darling's as cute as a button. It's so cute that I wouldn't mind having even more of him. I don't have a problem. No, you have a problem. What? Oh, hey, Bob. Happy birthday. Hey, did your sister Errol find you? She was supposed to tell you that your grandmother's looking for you. Oh, speaking of your sister, she saw me at work the other day. She said she wanted to learn to carry jars on her head like me so she could help her grandma with chores. So if you see her, tell her that all she has to do is stand in front of the jar and press A to carry it. To put the jar down, just press ZR. Can you tell that for me? Sure.
Oi!
Hey, Bob, press CL right there. Use A to talk to me, try it. That's correct, you're a smart one. You, my friend, who just targeted me. Yes, sir, when you press CL, you can target certain objects. I, for one, use it quite often to talk to folks who are far away from me. Of course, even if there isn't anything around to target, you can press ZL to face it forward, It's quite handy indeed. There are a myriad of other ways to use targeting as well. Quite an ingenious little thing, if I do say so myself. Nintendo may have invented it, or like they'd say like they think they want to say, but I don't care with words.
Yeah, letter. Gotcha. Let's use your letter. Cap, I'm a Zelda fan generally, absolutely. Okay, just turn the mic up a touch. I got you, fried rice. 1 second. Turn the mic up just a tad. Oops. I cannot turn the mic up a tad. I'm at full volume right now. That's the way it is currently. I apologize. Maybe that's better. Hold on. Yeah, it's right. Oh, we're gonna get to the cool little part. Come on now. We're gonna stream pretty late. I don't know if I'll be able to stream tomorrow night, depending on how the vaccine works with me. But we'll see if it goes well.
You're growing up, Bob. Which means you're gonna need as much wisdom as you can get from this point forward. You want to be wise, you must first know things. Now, I was born before you, see, kid. So I know all sorts of things. I've been studying all manners of topics for many years now. Now, I can tell you're a smart lad. Lately, I've been thinking it's time for me to pass some of my wisdom down, and I think you're the one I'm gonna pass it down to. Count yourself lucky, lad. Everything that you see tacked to the walls here is something I've researched thoroughly. Before you ask, yes, I do know my filing system's odd. Our organizational issues aside, however, it's all extremely useful information. You would do well to read it all very carefully. And reading leads to knowing,
I'm so excited, though.
Such a freaking ragged kid! You keep it quiet, you son of a... You knocked everything off my shows, you dread it! Hooligan! God damn it! Honestly, the hooligan I'm referring to is my younger and much less intelligent brother, who lives just downstairs. He hates studying all day, every day. The Lord just exercises and practices with his weapons. Does he exercise his brain? No! A brain's a muscle too, I think. And it doesn't matter. The only thing he does study is the art of fighting. Right now, for instance, he's probably studying fencing and whatnot. I don't know, is that any use to anyone? He simply doesn't know how to do anything besides exercise. I ask you, what's a brother to do?
No, there is not. This is my own brain. He keeps touching his mustache. It's all crazy. As a man with unconventional taste, I wasn't sure where Zelda sat with you. So here's the thing, Cap. Here's the thing. Are you ready? Okay. Majora's Mask, masterpiece. Ocarina of Time, it's okay. Skyward Sword, masterpiece. Twilight Princess, it's okay. Let's see, Link's Awakening, masterpiece. Link to the Past, it's okay. No tingle in Ocarina. Exactly. I mean, that's the one thing really going against it right now. Let's see his. This is years of his research. This is his life's work here. You ready? Sturgeon's 1-point lesson: the energy of life. To be young is to know no limits to one's stamina. To become stronger, one must first know oneself. The hearts in the upper left shows. It's like, did this old guy transcend to another plane of existence? I don't see any hearts, especially not in the upper left. Where's the upper left? What is that? What does that even mean? Call it a life gauge. As one experiences trials and hardships in life, one will naturally gain more hearts. However, if one is injured and takes damage, those hearts will decrease. At such times, it may be possible to replenish one's health by using a potion or fairy. I like Link to the Past more than Link's Awakening, but otherwise, much to my surprise, your and my takes align here. Not your upper left, his upper left. Who's upper left? The paper guy or the old man? Like, which upper left? Sturgeon's 1 point lessons. No, lesson 2. It's supposed to be 1 point lessons. This is the second point. Do not underestimate the sea. It's easy to get swept up by a little success at swimming, but the sea can be fickle. Swimming for too long will drain one's energy, and eventually, one will sink. Watch the round icon in the bottom right. While in the water, this is one's swim timer. Bottom right? One should be sure to get back to shore before one's swim timer runs out. If one doesn't, I can't be responsible for what happens next. I should probably move my camera to the bottom left. Hold on. Because we can't see... Blink. The rupees, and it's going to be the swim timers on the bottom right as well. Not your upper left, his upper left. Okay, lesson 3. Alternate views on life. At times it is difficult to find ways to use the TV, especially when someone else is using it. It is at times like these that one can simply play on the Wii U gamepad. Press minus to change screens at any time. But remember that just because one can play at any time on the gamepad, it doesn't mean one can hide it from one's parents. Words of wisdom, Bob. You cannot hide your gamepad from your parents. I hope my dad doesn't see this. Oh my gosh. Material goods. The more things one tries to experience in life, the more experience-related belongings one tends to gather. And of course, with those belongings comes a need to keep track of them and keep them in good order. One needs only look at the Wii U gamepad screen to see the items he or she has obtained. The item screen contains items one can set to and use with Y, X, and R. Use the arrow on the screen to display the quest status screen, which contains vital items related to one's quest. I can't use it right now. Pressing plus to pause the game allows one to take one's time viewing the item screen. How many experience-related belongings do I have? I mean, I've got Bob. That's all the experience-related belongings that I need to have. How not to regret the things one fails to do in life. A very important lesson. There are many things one longs to do in the limited time one has in this world. The easiest way not to regret things one wanted to do, but failed to do, is to save. While one may feel invincible and wish to continue one's quest, one never knows when disaster or calamity may strike. Calamity Ganon may strike. But that's not for another 3 games. If one's life's energy is extinguished before one has had a chance to save, then one's life will have been lived in vain. It is a shame to regret the deeds one has failed to accomplish in life, so get in the habit of tapping the save button on the item screen to save your progress. When playing only with the Wii U gamepad, press plus and then save. This is all I know enthralling, right? Improving human relationships. You see, when a man loves a woman, and a woman loves a man, or a man loves a man, or a woman loves a woman, it can sometimes seem complicated. If a man loves a blobfish, they decide to join in a bond inseparable of passion, compassion, to journey through life's mortal coil together, twisting and winding in some kind of, contortionist ballet. That is life, that is love, that is the world. If one asks politely, a person will say the same thing over and over again until that meaning is clear. Bob equals 1 trillion XP. Oops. I did not mean to do that. Let's, move along. Many important things. Yep, twisting through the contortionist ballet of life. Knowing one's own abilities. To improve one's life, it is wise to watch A and ZR calmly whenever one comes across a person or an object. Typically, the command will say, Shiv. Do not press that button then, for the repercussions for those actions are unable to be taken back. Changing perspective leads to success. The young often assume they can see all that is before them, but oftentimes they are missing out on a grander view. Oh, now you're speaking my language. I've forgotten the first instructions. Now listen here, folks. This guy's talking to the truth. By using the right thumbstick, everybody, are you guys using the right thumbstick right now? You can change perspective, okay? All you need to do is just twist that right thumbstick. Give it a twirl. Give it a little tweak. Tweak that right thumbstick. Real good. You can often find yourself gazing upon sights and discoveries one never expected to see. If you just tweak that right thumbstick, the things that you will see will go beyond all mortal comprehension. It's so important. Have a good night, Cap. Once one has seen all there is to see around oneself and determined an appropriate course of action, it is wise then to press ZL to take action. To get things at eye level, one should stop in one's tracks and press down on the right thumbstick. Motion controls. Old man! Old man! My perspective has changed. I no longer see myself from a third perspective. I see myself in the first. Old man, things have changed. My life has changed. I must go now. My planet needs me. Have a good night, Cap. It's so good to see you. Ow! Yeah, this game gets the joy of having a first person Zelda. Hello? 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 Oh, is that you? If I recall correctly, today you are the same age as the legendary hero. When did you get so old? You must build strong muscles from now on. Strong muscles. You've come at the perfect moment. I was just trying my rolling attack. Allow me to teach it to you. Are you ready? Just run as fast as you can and then press A. That is how you perform a rolling attack. If you think you understand, then try to roll into the wall. Go on, young one. Such a freaking Frankie, can't you keep it quiet? You knocked everything out myself, you dreaded hooligan, son of a... No, my brother upstairs is very high-strung. His is the way of knowledge. He locks himself in his room and studies all day. He is quite wise, but with that big head of his, he is hardly accommodating. On top of it all, he is so very feeble. At times I am ashamed to call him my brother. But enough of that. Bob, I sense the natural talent that beats in your veins. But you need more than talent to make it in the world today. You must also be bold, and to that end, I shall teach you the art of swordplay. What say you? Do you wish to practice your skills with the sword? Yes! Out of that tuna. Round 2 gaming, I can't wait. You're going to... I don't know, though. I don't know. Are you going to get zany me? Or are you going to get quiet and reflective and talking about the wonders of game design? I don't know. Bob, do you know? I'm serious, though, that if you guys do want me to make a 5-minute game for you guys of the questions of Zelda review, or... and it'd be a user review. You have to determine whether the user review is a Zelda Wind Waker review, or is it another game, be it Cooking Mama, Hamtara's Ham Heartbreak. The possibilities are endless. It'd be like 5 minutes. All right. See, now those hearts disappeared. Okay, very good. Your first lesson shall be the horizontal slice. Face me and press B. Do not fear for my safety. I am ready for you. There it is. Listen to that sound. Listen to the sound of the sword strikes. Good. Keep coming at me until you hear me say very good. Oh. So good. Very good. Next is the vertical slice. Hold the ZL to target me. Then press B.
keep swinging.
It's music to my ears. Turtle Tomorrow says, you know, I bought the Wind Waker Edition Wii U and never actually played this game. But I have played it. So yeah, Turtle, welcome by the way. It's a pleasure to have you to the stream. Welcome. I was very much the same. I had beaten the GameCube version multiple times. At least 3 or 4 before the Wii U one came out. And I played this one for a while, but I didn't beat it. It's fantastic, and they do so much improvement to the game, and it's just so much fun. It's really worth playing. You should definitely try to visit at some point.
Next is the thrust. Target with a ZL, then tilt the left thumbstick forward towards me and press B. Come at me. Thrust! But with your sword, please. This is a family game. Oh, very good. Keep thrusting with the sword. Oops. Ah, you son of a... Thrust by targeting ZL. Good. That's enough. Oh, the thrusting with the sword. It is as I foresaw, one day you shall become a master of the sword, but it is still too soon to give you a sword to carry around with you. I'm afraid I cannot give you one yet. If I did give you one, though, I am certain your grandmother would be quite upset with me, and I do not need that. She is what we like to call a bit of a bee. But, if for any reason you feel you need more training, then come see me again.
It's a pleasure to have you. So, Turtle, have you, I mean, obviously you played this game. What's your favorite Zelda? I mean, everybody's coming in. Let's talk about your favorite Zeldas. Mine is Majora's Mask. I think that the best Zelda game is Breath of the Wild, but it's my favorite is Majora's Mask.
Your grandma's calling for you, Bob. And so is my mom. My mom was calling. Yeah, I bet she was.
Let's go visit Mom. Grandmom. Top 3 in order. Majora's Mask, Breath of the Wild, Wind Waker. Nice, yeah. So mine is my favorite 2D Zelda game is Link's Awakening. My favorite 3D is Majora's Mask. Then Breath of the Wild and Wind Waker. 2D would be Link's Awakening, and I don't know. I don't enjoy the 2D ones as much. I haven't gotten to play though A Link Between Worlds, which I think would be really cool. Look at this. Look at this. You also can do first-person Zelda now with the Wii U, which is great. But look at this. All the pictures. The heat from the fire, like, just live in this moment, right? Granny? You see your shadow. My arms are so long. My head is so small. Fried Rice says, mine is Linked to the Past. Holds a special place. Used to play that with my sister. Sai says they're better than Shen. Oh, Sai! Link Between Worlds is very good. That's what they tell me. I'm very interested to see. There's a mod to this where you can play as the grandma. Sai, now you're speaking my language. It's the only way to play this game. 1, Breath of the Wild. 2, Ocarina. Oh, sorry. 1 is Breath of the Wild for Round 2 Gaming. Not a bad choice. You're not wrong. 2 is Ocarina. 3 is Link Between Worlds. I'm going to have a real honest conversation here. Are you guys ready for this? Everybody, I hope you're all sitting down right now. I have played almost every single Zelda game, excluding Link Between Worlds. I haven't beaten Spirit Tracks. I haven't beaten Zelda 2. I have beaten all of the other ones. But not Ocarina. Not Ocarina. Nope. I haven't beaten Ocarina. It's crazy now, right? Where's Granny? Excluding stuff like the CDI games, the only Zelda game I've never played is Minish Cap. Minish Cap's really good. It's really fun. I liked it a lot. All these books. This is my favorite thing to do. It's just so dumb. But look at this. Like, I take pictures of crabs and flowers and the trees in the sunset. Bottles with labels on them. It's so nice. The environments are so sweet. I've got to do it at some point, Chrysalish. I have got to do it at some point. I must. I must. Ooh, let's go say hi to Beetle, who's also one of my favorite Zelda characters. I love Beetle a lot. I love the doofs. Those ones that are just stupid. But we love them. So Beetle, I love Tingle a lot. And like the guy who runs the little game, the little battleship game in Wind Waker, my favorite guy. Oh, a customer. Welcome to Beetle's Shop Ship. I deal in pretty much anything and everything. Do you have anything you don't need? If you do, show it to me. I'll pay top rupees for your junk. Or do you see anything you'd like to buy? Or just use the left thumbstick to browse. This holds bait. It's quite useful, and it's my very last one. You can't buy bait. If you don't have a bait bag like this, I'll buy bait then. Got the bait bag. It has 8 pouches for storing bait. Okay.
Thank you!
Ah, I love that sound. This is the best sound. Mr. Sploosh, yes. Sploosh Man is the best. Sploosh Man is, and hooray, yay, ho, yay! I'm going to make a members card just for you. When you buy lots of things that build up your points, something good will happen to you. Something very good. Indeed! My shop is, kind to its customers. No other shop will do this sort of thing for you. I'll have you know. Now you have 1 point saved up. You should try to save up 30 points so you can earn a silver membership.
Bye!
Not today, my friend. I love Beetle. He's so good. When I saw, spoilers. When I saw Beetle in Breath of the Wild, I was so happy. I couldn't have been happier. Let's go see if Grandma's here. She's supposed to be. I don't know if I didn't trigger it or something. We'll see. I forget what triggers Granny. Oh, there she is. She's up here. I've been waiting for you, Bob.
Hi.
Bob, try these on. Dress up for Granny, please. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. I'm really uncomfortable with this. I love that face. He's so uncomfortable right now. He's like, Granny's making me put on the dress again. You got the hero's clothes. They look like they might be a little warm for this weather. Don't look so disappointed, dear one. Just try them on for me, please. Today is the day to celebrate. It's the day that you become the same age as the young hero spoken of in all the legends. You only have to wear them for 1 day, so don't look so down. Be proud, child. In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword to prepare them for battle with their enemies, and to smooch their grannies on the lips, and a little bit of tongue. But we don't live in such an age any longer, no. Our ways are the ways of peace, and less tongue. Nowadays, I suppose Orca's the only one on the island who still knows anything about sword play and tongue. Hanging the family shield on the wall as decoration is another tradition that has been carried down from those days. Does all this make sense to you? No. Yeah, I'm uncomfortable. Isn't that nice, Bob? They suit you perfectly. A perfect fit. Well, tonight I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party, so I'd better get started. Shouldn't I? Your grandma's going to make your favorite soup for you tonight. I just know you're looking forward to it. No, go get your sister, Errol. I had heard that. Let's see. Vandalheart, how's it going? Legend of Beetle, a shop between worlds. What's up with Tingle? I love Tingle. He's the best. Dude, seriously, you know what I want? You know what I would love? I would genuinely love this. I would love a green leather jacket with the Tingle's emblem on the back. Why does Tingle have a gold cobra on his back? Why? What is that man up to? I want to know. I'm excited. I want to be a part of it. I like a new game plus you get invisible hero clothes. I know, right? I love it. I love that too. It's really good. Someday I'd like to give this game a try again. Vandalheart, it's very good. If you do, I think the HD version does. It makes things much easier. Trust me. It fixes lots of the problems. It's a shame this is trapped on the Wii U. Nintendo ported so many Wii U games to Switch, but not this. Maybe someday, right? It's the anniversary, right? This is a big anniversary year for it. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be spectacular. I think they're going to announce some pretty big stuff. I hope that they bring this to the Switch. And I hope... Look, they did it for... Hold on, I'm going to talk to him. I'm not going to talk to him yet. We need to have Errol. They brought back the Miiverse style functionality for Splatoon 2. I really want them to bring it back for Zelda. Vandalheart, we didn't finish Krondor. The thing is that I have to do a podcast next week. I'm recording a podcast next week, Saturday. That's going to be about Wind Waker. So they hit me up with this last night to ask me to be a guest on it. And so I want to get this done real quick before I go back to Krondor. Although Friday night will be a Krondor stream, we're also going to be having a live demo with the developers of this Krondor-inspired game called Call of Serignar, which is going to be coming out soon. It's this really awesome indie computer RPG from guys who just loved Betrayal at Krondor. It's really, really cool. So I'm going to be doing that on next week Friday, late at night. Thank you. Although I don't think Nintendo has announced anything yet, like they did for Mario 35. I mean, we still got... They are going to be there for the virtual E3, so I think something's going to happen. They're going to show some stuff. They're the Nintendo, but I don't know what they're going to do. Let's see. Breath of the Wild 2, please. Maybe? So, aren't those clothes hot yet? My side is just... Boo! Hi. I just can't let this field be, you know? If I did, man, the weeds would take control. Cutting grass is hard work, but it pays off, man. Like, people leave these darndest things in the grass, so if you go to the trouble of cutting it, you gotta keep whatever you find. The finders keepers, dude. Don't fall off. Breath of the Wild 2 this winter would be nice. Love to see them do a Zelda 99 like they've done for Mario and Pac-Man 2. I would love for a Zelda maker. Just do a Zelda maker. It's just the dungeons. Have them build dungeons. That would be fun. And people get to set the different puzzles and items that they would accrue in those dungeons. Have them be big dungeon makers. Like they did with Link to the Past, but expand on that. That's what I would like. Hoy, big brother! Grandma make that outfit for you. You look stupid. Wow. Look like you'd be way too hot in those clothes, dummy. Guess they're pretty neat, though. So anyways, Bob, can you, like close your eyes and hold out your hand just for a second, okay, you dweeb? I'm gonna give you my most treasured belonging, but just for a day, okay? Happy birthday! You got the telescope. This is your sister's most precious belonging. Treasure it dearly. Do it now! See what you can see! Okay. Yeah. So, well, did you like it? Will you borrow this special gift just because you're my big brother? Aren't you lucky, huh? Huh? You lucky? Oh, why don't you try it out right now? Try looking over there at the house from here. Okay. Wink. Zooming in. Big brother, you're just gonna zoom in like you can. You totally can. Big brother, I am. Okay, the postman looks kind of weird, doesn't he? What's with the feathers? He's a weirdo. Ah, Bob, look up at the sky. Ah! I'd love something more complete, like a basic Mario 3 game maker. Well, yeah, like what Mario Maker 2 was. Mario Maker 2 gave you the overworld map, too. That would be cool. That bird is so cool. Oh, she dead. She landed on her head. From that high up. She's dead. That's it. Supposedly, there were some extremely early Breath of the Wild prototypes that used something sort of like a Zelda maker. It's true. Turtle Tomorrow, they did do that. They pretty much implemented the mechanics of Zelda, or Breath of the Wild, into a top-down, or like 2D Zelda. Zelda 2 remake, Lip. Now you're talking. What I would love if they were to do a Zelda 2 remake, it would be so interesting if they remaked the original Zelda and remaked Zelda 2, but to do it in this kind of painterly style. You know, to do it in like the way that Wario Land Shake It was on the Wii, that visual style. Make it look like that. I would love that so much. I think they need to have that art style more in video games. We don't get it enough. Bob, this is so terrible. That girl fell into the forest. She needs help. It's too dangerous for you to go in, though, without something you can use to defend yourself with. You can bash her with your telescope. All right. Whoa, what you doing, Link? Bob. Oh. Swim, Bob, swim! Oh, the shadows of the trees in the water. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Ha! Like that kid. This game is just gorgeous. Hey, have a good night. This is Q-Dog. It's a pleasure. Thank you for hanging out and stopping by. I am very, very excited. Thank you guys for even considering me. Truly. I just want to talk video games. What was that noise? It was awful. You better return home quickly. A sound like that can only mean trouble. You know what I'd do if trouble came my way? I'd throw rocks to fight it off. You could handle that, couldn't you? It's easy. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I understand, lady. I've thrown a couple rocks, okay? Look. Maybe not. See? Hey, Granny. Bob, what's the matter? What happened? I just want to borrow my shield. I don't think I can yet. Yeah, we have to go get the sword, I think. And then we get the shield. Oh my goodness. What is the matter, Bob? You have an urgent look about you. Has something happened? Whatever it is, from the look on your face, I suspect it is no laughing matter. What say you, Bob? Ah, have you come for some serious instruction in the way of the sword? Yes, sir. We gotta do this again. Very good. First lesson should be the horizontal slice. Yes. Yes, very good. sound in this is so fantastic. So fantastic. It feels so good. Keep thrusting with your sword, please. Okay. Oops.
Very good. More. Keep it up.
Oops, sorry.
Hold B briefly and release it.
Next is harder. This is a parry attack. Target with ZL until you see A, and then quickly press A to perform a defensive strike. The parry in this is so great too. Hitting him 500 times thing was such a pain in the butt. Oh my gosh, it was. Very good. Now finally the jump attack. Draw your sword. Target and press A. Ooh, come at me once more. Ooh, that was a fine display. I have these feelings. And yet, I sense a certain anxiousness in the sword you hold. An eagerness that goes far beyond the mere desire to be wielded on the fields of battle. I do not know what has happened, but I have faith in you. Somehow, I doubt you will misuse that sword. You may have it, Bob. I give it freely. Take the blade with you. You accepted the hero sword. Wield it with B. Use it wisely and carefully. You don't want to let down the kind old man who has entrusted it to you. Since the olden days, the sword has been used to fend off evil. Its blade is infused with the desire to become strong and righteous. Be strong, Bob. I love it. There's so much character, even in these minor people. Like, I mean, honestly, let's take a second. I mean, look at this guy's place. He's hunting sharks. He's got just a billion sharks. Spears. Look at the giant ass spear. What's he gonna do with that spear? Cobwebs. He doesn't care about his own safety. He's growing his own little mushrooms there. He's, experimenting to expanding his horizons, the different perspectives, as his brother would say. He won't misuse the sword, but he will misuse the pots. That's what he'll do. This was the game that really reveled in the pots. If you come across wild pigs, you gotta be careful not to scare them. What you need to do is open your heart to them. Yeah, you heard me right. For example, you can feed them bait to settle them down. Just hold ZR, use the left thumbstick to slowly crawl behind them. That way, you won't startle them and they'll like you. Remember to put away anything you're holding before you press ZR to crouch. Can't go crawling around with stuff in your hands. Man, it's not okay. It's not kosher. It's just not cricket. The greatest feeling in all Zelda games. Just cutting grass. Ugh. Who doesn't like to do that? Who doesn't like to cut grass? It's such a good feeling. It's such a good feeling. Music in this game rules. I still think it's one of the best Zelda soundtracks. I'm loving this island jam. Oh my gosh, you are not joking. Here's the thing. This game is playful and really encapsulates this sense of adventure, right? With something like Ocarina of Time, there is this feeling of like loneliness. Of being like this outcast in this group of people. It doesn't have the jolly vibes, and I love jolly vibes. Majora's Mask is all doom and gloom, but this is just having a good time, and I'm all for it. Oh, hi, pig. Hi. Come back here. I'm gonna get you, pig. I don't need to sneak up on you. But no, the music is fantastic. The art direction is fantastic. Its sound design is, I feel very strongly, one of the best sound designs of the Zelda games. Maybe Breath of the Wild kind of beats it out, and maybe. it's a very debatable topic. But Wind Waker and its sound design is just absolutely fantastic. How it decides to do, combat music and just the sound of making hits, landing hits, and things like that is so big. Why did you bring me another piglet? Oh, were you all worried that this little guy would get lonely hanging out inside the fence all by himself? This is the sweetest thing I've ever heard. Thank you so much for bringing us yet another family member. Here's a little something for you. Yeah, let's do it. Breath of the Wild is an honest claim on best anything in Zelda. It's almost unfair how good it is. Seriously. That's the thing. Like, you can always talk about your favorites and all these things, and in reality, there's no bad Zelda game. Even the CDI ones give you something. They give you something, even if that something is making fun of it, But Breath of the Wild does so many amazing things from a design perspective that really changed the game in a good way. Oh, look at this one. You sure do know where to find the cutest pigs on the whole great sea. Hey, Oinka. Oink, oink. Oh, now things will be ever so much more lively in the pen. It'll be like a big pig jamboree in here. Thank you so much. Oh, that's right. Can't let you leave without giving you a present. Happy birthday, Bob. Making the money right now. Guess I'd better think of some names for these little oinky boinkies, huh? CDI Zelda meme game is top notch. Exactly. See, that's the thing, Kuroselesh, and this is what I always stress for people. A lot of people don't seem to quite fully understand this. There is value, even in those bad games. Those things that, for us, are like, this isn't fun, this isn't a good game. There's some value in it. It does something for people. And that's the thing that is most important, that I think most people lose sight of, is that there is still some kind of value, as strange as it may be, in that Zelda game, those CDI Zelda games. Or in, Zelda teaches typing. It's not a real game, but, in my heart it is. I'm gonna get you, crabs. Chasing crabs, looking out at the horizon too, and like seeing stuff like the boat. Oh, let's go buy some stuff from you because I want to. Get this points. But that's the thing. So, but with something like Breath of the Wild though, like it's a very different game, and what's so interesting is that. So, here's the thing. Let's take a second to talk about. I'm gonna buy a couple toy pairs. And some bait. You can control the seagulls. So here's the thing with the Zelda games leading up to Breath of the Wild, you can start to see what they want to do, but they can't necessarily by technological constraints. You look at something like Wind Waker, a big open world to explore, but it happens to be kind of this ocean, right? There's not a lot to that world getting from point A to point B, and they try to make it as interesting as possible, but there's some technological limits to these things. You also have that stamina meter for swimming. That starts to appear more. They had to take a step back though, because what happened with Wind Waker was just a lot of people being angry that it didn't meet people's expectations. People wanted what they saw when they revealed the GameCube, that Zelda demo cutscene thing that they showed, the gritty dark Zelda, the fight with Ganon, this big ordeal, right?
Bye.
And that's not what they got, and so they were mad about it. Very vocal. You can see that Nintendo had to take a step back and do like a very traditional Zelda game in Twilight Princess. And of course, one of the major complaints that people were having is, hey, Okami does it better. And so you got Wolflink. And Wolflink plays a lot like Okami. I mean, it does. You have your like restricted little area for combat against like the stuff in Wolflink form. And he's got Midna as your assistant, as your little voice in your ear, and like it feels very much like they were trying to emulate Okami then to appeal to the masses. That game was very much 100% fan service to what people wanted, or what the consumer base was complaining about. And then they made Skyward Sword. Again, you got now a full stamina bar going on the whole way through. Very crazy control system, which I very much enjoyed, but I get that it's not people's cup of tea. Like, I understand. I very much enjoyed it though, personally. And they're again trying to really do something different, and you can see all of these things slowly working their way to what Breath of the Wild is. In my opinion, the worst games are the ones that don't create any connection with the player. CD Zelda makes that connection, even if it's laughing at its animations. Carissa Lesh, 100%. And what? So, Carissa Lesh, what ones do you feel really do a great job of player connection? And this is a thing that I constantly preach. You know me. For folks who are regular to the stream, I always talk about player connection. What draws a player in to connect with the world, the characters, or with other players, right? And I honestly feel that, like, there are some particular Zelda games that very much lack that connection, that are there for, I don't know what they're there for. I really don't enjoy, personally, I really don't enjoy Twilight Princess a lot. I enjoy Midna as a character, but every other character is completely forgettable. I don't connect with them. I didn't find the mechanics to be engaging. It felt more like just a Ocarina of Time 2, you know? It was trying to just stay very traditional and very safe. And that's when I very much am like, I'm checked out with safe. Personally. I was thinking about this the other day. I was thinking about player expectations and how people viewed something like Wind Waker, right? They had this preconceived notion of what Zelda's supposed to be. And they were starting to think, oh, it's supposed to be gritty, it's supposed to be dark, it's supposed to be violent. Ocarina of Time was a real man's game, even though Ocarina of Time is a lot like Wind Waker visually. They were very much still looking kind of cartoony and kind of weird. But it didn't meet their preconceived notions, so they get mad. They get upset when things don't meet their vision of what it's supposed to be, right? And then there's these other people that are the exact opposite side of that spectrum, where they connect with when things subvert their expectations, when they are surprised, when these things don't meet their expectations in the best way possible. And I kind of fall into that secondary camp. I don't get upset if it's kind of plain. I'm just like, it doesn't interest me. It's just not a game that I'm necessarily interested in then at that point. But so what happens is, yeah, the people were very much expecting the game to be a very specific and very certain way, and it didn't meet those expectations. Then they decided they had to fix that. You forgot about Mallow as a character? Mallow was the little kid shopkeeper, right? He was alright. I'm just a curmudgeon. I end up not liking anything. Traditional big quest to save the world from the evilness. That's why I also very much enjoyed Majora's Mask so much. One, its characterization was spectacular. There are stories that happen in that game that I'm never going to forget. I'm very much connected to the characters in that world because they were so interesting and they had very compelling stories, right? The spot marks the remains of an ancient fairy fountain. The legendary hero was said to come here after battle so the fairies could ease his weariness. Also said that whoever met with the great fairy who lived here was blessed with great fortune, so it came to be known as the Fountain of the Fortune Goddess. Interesting. Yeah. Majora's Mask had good stories. That's the thing. Majora's Mask had some of the best character stories. Wait. I might go. Oh, I gotta keep going this way, I think. That's back the way I came, isn't it? I'm lost already. There we go. And that was the same thing with like Link's Awakening. I'm very much connected with the characters and their story and their conundrums. A lot of people say that. The funny thing is, that's not really my connection with Majora's Mask. What's your connection with Majora's Mask, Flip? The Mask Maker? And also Majora's Mask has one of the best villains. Ouch. Oh my. What's with that getup? Whatever. So where am I? Hey. Hey, hey lady. Did it hurt? What? When you fell from heaven, did it hurt? Oh, yeah, that's right. The giant bird came in.
Oh!
Miss Tetra! Hey, Miss Tetra! Oh, thank goodness you're safe. When I saw you got dropped at the summit, I thought for sure you'd...
Summit? So that bird dropped me on the top of the mountain? Well, wasn't that nice of it? Don't just stand there, let's go. Time to repay our debt to that bird in full.
But miss, what about this boy?
Don't worry about him, come on. The animation in this too is so great. Just the character animation. Just the little walking. Whoops, fix it. Cyrus, how's it going? Oh my gosh. Fix it. Let's see. Mostly I remember my brother and I goofing off on Majora's Mask for hours on end. Our oldest brother had completed the game and even got most of the side quest stuff, but my middle brother and I just goofed off in a complete way. That's great. That's fantastic. Oh, that bird. You went, brother! You better save me, you jackass! I'm gonna jump really far. Oh god! I'm dead. You stupid kid. Get a hold of yourself. She's gone, man. There's nothing you can do. Alright, let's see. I wasn't even talking about Link. It was Anju and Cafe. Oh, man. That bot, I gotta get rid of it. I gotta get rid of it. Tomorrow, it'll be gone. Bot is dumb. And the little changes, too, if you fail. The Cafe and Anju quest. Oh, quest.if. You get Anju to stay home, but fail to help Cafe. You can't find her in the inn and talk to her, and she says she'll stay even alone waiting for Cafe. Stop it, man. Cliphead! How's it going? I think it was those periods, and it thought I was posting a link instead of, that period and without the space between it. How are you doing, Cliphead? It's good to see you, man. It's so good to see you. Yeah, we're playing some Wind Waker so that I'm doing a podcast next week. I'll be recording a podcast next week with the Cartridge Club podcast. They have a game of the month. And I'm really excited to play this game again. I played it many times, but I need a refresher course. Just so that I can remember very specific points that I'd like to talk about. And concepts and ideas and its execution. Where does it falter? That sort of thing. So I'm going to play this real quick. We're taking a break from Betrayal at Krondor. We will be back to it, though. I hope to beat this soon. It's so good to see you, Cliphead, man. Everybody, Cliphead's a fantastic musician. They make really great music. You should listen to them. Follow them on Twitter. They're great. And they just started streaming again. Give a shout out to Cliphead. They just started streaming again. They're a different time zone. They're out in Europe. And, but definitely we're seeing, Cliphead, man, just started to play on the GameCube. Nice. Playing Valheim. Yep, Cologne, Germany. So, Cliphead, I'm going to be playing a game next week, Friday. That would be, I think, 7 a.m. your time. It'd be 1 a.m. my time. And it's going to be a game from a developer out in Europe. I don't remember what country off the top of my head. Call of Serignar. This is inspired by Betrayal at Krondor. And I'm going to be talking with the developers and doing a hands-on demo with the game. Yeah. Cliphead just started doing some Valheim. Do you understand what you're asking? We're pirates, you know, pirates, the terror of the seas. What do we get out of bringing some helpless little kid along with us? I'll tell you what, we get a headache. I know how much you must feel, right? With your sister being kidnapped and all. It doesn't really have anything to do with us now, does it? How do you figure that?
Whoa there. Hey, just who are you, huh? What do you get up butting in on someone else's conversation?
Please, all I mean to say is that if you big bad pirates hadn't come in to this quiet little island, that poor girl wouldn't have been snatched away by that bird. And just what do you mean by that, man?
Just be quiet for a moment and I'll tell you.
Now, as my work entails delivering letters, I spend most of my time traveling amongst the many different islands. As a result, I hear many things. Haven't any of you heard word that young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea? No matter whether you have heard it or not, it seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears like yours have been getting kidnapped, never to be seen again. And unless my eyes fail me, that young girl was just kidnapped from this island. Also, long ears. Doesn't she? Much like you do, Miss Fearsome Pirate. My point is that the bird mistook that poor girl for you, and that's why it grabbed her. Shit. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was young Bob here who saved you from the monsters in the forest. Now, wasn't it? Is that true? Oh, and while I'm at it, I may as well tell you that the bird that kidnapped both you and Bob's sister has made its foul nest to the north on the heights of the Forsaken Fortress. The Forsaken Fortress? Isn't that place where... So what are you gonna do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it would be unreasonable for you to give Bob a little help now, would it? Do I need to give you a spanking? I don't need you to tell me that, okay? Even if I were to consider it, okay? Like, lately, I've heard nothing but evil rumors about this Forsaken Fortress. You can't possibly mean to go there with nothing but that cheap little sword. That's not brave, that's stupid. I mean, come on, even a simple little island like this has to have something you can use as a shield, you know, something to protect yourself with. Anything? Like, nothing? Tell you what, come back with something like that. We'll let you stow away on our ship. And one more thing, once we leave, you won't be coming back here for a while, so you better say goodbye to your family while you have the chance. I don't want you getting all weepy-eyed and homesick on me, okay? Have a good night, Earl. It's a pleasure. Enjoy, Earl. Farewell. We will sound the trumpets. Ready? Have a good night, Earl. Oh, very nice. Can't wait to do... Oh, Nico voice. Oh, I can't wait either. I already have 5 hours on Steam. Man. But I'm excited, man. Valheim, just like playing a Civ game. Where does the time go? It's great. It's true. I love the game. It's very fun. I can't wait to see what they do with more stuff. Potlid! I had an idea that all German beer was served in a giant stein. Apparently, that was more of a Bavarian thing. I'm surprised to get a glass of... I don't know. Kolsch? Breath of the Wild taught me Potlids make perfect shields. They do, Curselash. They absolutely do. I am doing this with one hand while I check chat. Went to Dusseldorf and tried the Alt beer as well. Ooh. Very nice. I'm so excited, man. For those who have been on my stream multiple times, know that I have said 1,000 times that I want to just talk about video games and I want to be on a podcast. So I'm finally happy to be able to do that. What is it, Bob? Please tell Grandma what's troubling you. And where's Errol? She's still playing outside with the girls. Oh, sweet Errol. So beautiful. Oh, Errol. Granny? Hey. What are you doing? Bob. Bob. Is this what you're looking for? Oh, man. Take it with you, Bob. You got the hero shield. Legendary shield said to have been used by the hero himself. Yeah, we know how to block. Okay. Ooh. Don't use the word Stein. I guess it's true. Harold really has been kidnapped, hasn't she? What kind of monster could take such a sweet young child? Oh, it was a giant-ass bird, Grandma. Oh. Like that shot behind her shoulder, and she's weeping, but like you don't see it. You just your head's just gonna. Oh, Harold. It's gonna be okay, Grandma. Watch. I'll do my favorite trick that you love so much. Right, break all the cups. Has the music been re-recorded for sure? I don't think so. I'm not entirely sure. Bob, I thought I heard Ella's voice cry from far away. Is it really true? It's really true. She did. Hey, Bob, your sister Errol. Jeez, don't tell me. You're not going on board that ship and try to save her, are you? Hey, Bob, are you going somewhere? No? Hey, aren't you listening to me? Don't go, Bob. Don't go. Let me go. Wow, that's a decrepit old shield. Sure you can still use that thing? Gonna get splinters and cry? Well, whatever, if you're ready, then let's go. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Sorry, Granny. Just the visuals. I love it so much. Hey man, we're getting some major Skies of Arcadia vibes with these pirates. Good luck, Bob! Good luck fighting Errol! Take care of yourself, kid. Aww. So emotive. The emotions that the character has. Oh. How much longer is this going to take? Or how much longer is this going to go on, do you think? Do you have an estimate? Are you sure you shouldn't just quit right now? Like, seriously, think about it. I can tell you're just gonna get more sentimental from here on out. There's still time, you know. You sure we shouldn't just turn around and take you back to your island? Yeah, the expressions of the character. They do an amazing job with the cell shading, but they also take like a page out of like Mega Man Legends, you know, and just in terms of like the facial animations and how they it's amazing. Dude, Eden Wave, how's it going? Link, go find the Booker Kid a handkerchief. Quit. The end. There it is. The real quest. Let's get that kid a handkerchief. Bob, listen, kid, you can't just stand around on deck. You'll get in everyone's way. I told Nico to look after you. So you'd better report below decks and ask him what you should be doing, huh? Into the big blue, boys. Till the ship full on starboard. We head for the northern seas. Listen, Shrimp, you're really creeping me out standing there like that, so quit it, yeah? Just stay out of my way, way out of my way. Go down below by Nico.
That Nico didn't make out half bad. With you being the new Swabby and all. New Swabbies always get stuck doing the hardest work. It's a real raw deal, don't it? But hey, I'll tell you. Oh, sure sounds like Nico's happy to finally not be bottom rung on the pirate ladder. You bet he is. Hey, but don't sweat it. I'm sure you'll do just fine as long as you don't disobey him.
Look, this the birds, the gulls. No worries, Stefan. Over here. Big spoiler, the blonde one is Ganondorf. Yeah, the one in the green clothes, the blonde lady in the green clothes is Ganondorf. The one we're playing.
Get out of the way, will ya? Turn around right now, climb down.
Why?
You really planning on going into the Forsaken Fortress? Listen, I'll tell you once I see it, so climb down, will ya?
Hey, man. Okay, save me. What a bother. Is that Wally from Island 2 and 3? Wally! Oh, Mr. Threepwood. Oh, so your name's Bob, right? That's one weird getup you caught on there. So what's the deal? Is that popular back on your island or what? Now that I think about it. I think I've seen that outfit like that before somewhere. I don't know where. Maybe in a preview or something. In King's Quest 3, the pirates on the crow's nest just immediately kills you. Yes! Oh my gosh, yes. The pirates in that were great.
Stop right there. This is Miss Tetra's cabin. Most of us real pirates aren't even allowed in here. There's no way we're letting an insider in. Don't you even think it.
Ah, well now. Ahoy there, Swabby. As of today, I am your superior, Nico. Now, I promise I'll go easy on you, so you do as I say, okay? Right? Now, first off, you have to take the test all new pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everything I'm about to show you, real careful like, so you can cram it into your no-doubt mushy Swabby brain. This is a button. First off, you gotta press the switch. This is the only easy part. Just walk up to it and tilt the left thumbstick to press it. Presto, switch pressed. Now check it out. After the platforms rise up from the floor, you gotta jump on them.
Oh, nice. Nice, Nico. Like you're jumping.
Okay, so I was able to jump to the first one myself, but the next one is too far, right? Well, that's when you gotta do this.
I like swinging. It's a big deal.
If you jump right at the rope, you can grab onto it and use the left thumbstick to swing. Swing until you get close enough to the next platform, and then press A to let go, and jump to it. Oh yes, Swabby. So, do you think you get how to do it? You have to swing from platform to platform and try to get to the entrance of that room over there. Here's the problem though, Swabby. The platforms stay raised for a little while, so if you get there by the time they drop, you have to start over. It'll probably take you at least 1 year before you're good enough to make it all the way here. One rough year, one tough year full of bumps and bruises. Of course, if you manage to do it faster, I'll reward you. Now give it a try, this ought to be good for a child or two.
Okay. Perfection. Frog, grog. This isn't how to be a pirate. Okay. Ready?
Yep.
What? You did it already? I'm proud to have you as my underling. I wonder if it's okay to just give that to him. I don't see why not. I'll get busted. Alright, Swabby. I tell you what. You can have the treasure in that chest over there. It's your reward from the great and generous Nico. Hurry and take it before someone comes.
So dumb. Pirate was meant to be to roam the lands and sail the seas and swing from lanterns. In this case, called the Lost Treasure, now erased. Eden, what's your stamp? I get a spoils bag. You get the spoils bag. You can keep the items you get from enemies in this handy pouch. Hold up to 8 kinds of items. Eden, what's your Zelda? A whole rupee? What's your one that you like love? Hey Bob, we reached the Forsaken Fortress. Hurry up and get up here.
God, there's still so much stuff to do. This is so lame. Oh well, I guess I can wait until you finish whatever it is you have to do.
Who rolls constantly? You really like Breath of the Wild? I mean, come on, who doesn't? Who doesn't? Breath of the Wild is so fantastic. Breath of the Wild is amazing. It's so good. My favorite's Majora's Mask. It's my all-time favorite. My favorite 2D is Link's Awakening, and Breath of the Wild is the best Zelda, but it's not my favorite. It's the best though. Hey Bob, here I am up here.
Was Nico's test easy? Really?
The young miss is waiting for you up above. We've reached the Forsaken Fortress. What are you doing, Shrimp? Miss Tetra's waiting for you up in the crow's nest. Shake a leg, yeah? Hoof it.
Gotta talk to everybody. So that's the Forsaken Fortress. What an evil-looking place. I love this. Very, very slowly been getting through Twilight Princess. Got through Snow Peak last night. What do you think of Twilight Princess? I'm curious. Twilight Princess is, for me, it's low on the rung. It's not bad. There's no bad Zelda game. What are you doing with Nico? Was he doing his thing? You know, the thing. With the ropes. You would tell me though, right? If he used the ropes on you, right? Tell me he didn't use the ropes. Tell me he didn't use the ropes. Bob, swear to me, no ropes were used down below decks. This is very serious, Bob. This is probably the most serious thing that I will ask of you. He didn't use the ropes, did he? No? Okay. Don't tell me you're playing some stupid game for treasure, too, right? No? Whatever. Look, there's something you need to see here. Have a look. That's the cursed isle known as the Forsaken Fortress. No Larny voice for Tetra. No, we ain't doing that. Twilight Princess might be your favorite lip? Oh, gosh. Not as much of a fan of Twilight Princess. The land is confusing at times. Kinda disjointed. Maybe if it didn't take me quite so long to play it, I would enjoy it more. So I beat it in like 2 days when it came out on the Wii. I got really sick and I just sat and played it until I felt better. And, I don't know. This is not for me. There are all sorts of strange rumors about this place. Like, what I do know is that long ago it used to be the hideout of a no-good group of pirates we used to compete with. But they were just small time. Now the place looks like it's pretty dangerous. I knew it. Look. Over there. Look. By the window. Have you ever seen so many seagulls flock like that before? Bet you anything that's the place where they've got your sister locked up. But it looks like the whole place is under really tight guard. This won't work. We've been spotted before. We get anywhere near landing there. What do we do now? It's been taking me years. Oh man. Ooh. I love this. It's so good. Look, don't struggle. Alright, I got Nico to use the ropes. You know those ropes I told you that he should never use? I let him use the ropes. If you really want to get into a dangerous place like this, it's the only way to do it, trust me. Pirates do this all the time. Don't worry about it. It'll be a piece of cake.
Is everybody ready? Never you fear, kid. We're pros. We're gonna launch you good. 3, 2, 1.
I love it. Surprise barrel! The face is so great, and just the sound. Link has never sounded better.
Oh crap, my sword.
Yeah, this is the sneaking part. And he's dead. Dude, the Forsaken Fortress is gnarly. It's gnarly.
Your sword landed all the way up there.
Shoot, I'm sorry. I apologize. I guess my aim was off by a little.
Look on your face, though, priceless.
I slipped the stone into your pocket just before I fired you over there. It's no ordinary stone either. I can see what you're doing through the stone, and obviously you can hear me through it, so if you see A, you better press that button. I'll put the stone on your quest status screen. You use the arrow on the item screen to take a look. It's pretty basic. Hey, but listen carefully, okay? I need this back after you save your sister, so don't go losing it, you understand? Alright. Down to brass tacks. The courtyard is awash with searchlights, so they'll see you right away if you just go charging in. Better think it through. I know, seriously, I love it. Hey, listen! How his face becomes gradually more resigned on the countdown. Yeah, he's prepping himself. Oh, crap. Whoops. Whoops. We're thrown in jail. Right away, from the get-go. Barrel Gill solid. Oh, man, that was terrible. Great start. Sidle. The problem is his sneaking is pretty gnarly. Like, it's a little weird. Okay. I love this. I enjoy this part, actually. But I didn't as a kid. I hated this part. This took me for the longest time. How to get through this. It's your first dungeon, folks.
Yep.
I don't remember this stuff, though. It's been so long since I played this game. I really don't remember much of it anymore. Yeah, I don't need to press A to listen to you tell me, hey, there might be something going on up here, okay? Let's get ready. Use another weapon, like other items, to attack people with. You know? I love it. So that's done. I don't need to hear that fan service putting the camera looking at Link's skirt like that. I know. Oh my gosh, that's so scandalous. A dungeon, but less dungeon-like. Whoops. Wrong button. Come here, dude. What? Or don't leak. Don't throw the pot. That's fine too. There we go. Bad naughty monster. If only he pants. No pants for him. Joy pendants. Don't be such a pedant. It's pedantic. There's only one light now. We can get those red rupees. We got this. Giant ass door. Oh my goodness. Oh, the rats. Oh, the rats. Oh, yes. Love this part. Sneaky. This game is... Oh, dude, Zach, it's so good to see you. This game is still so good. Years ago, I took a bunch of the UI sound effects and used them for phone notification sounds. Oh, man. And, like, Zach, the sound design for this game when you strike an opponent is still just so fantastic. It's so fantastic. It's unlike anything, man. It's so good. Its music and sound all around is something so special. Like, you can even see, here's their plans on how the lanterns work and are designed. It's so crazy. We're not going down there. Not yet. A lot of personality. It's all personality. Oh yeah, lasers. Yay, 10 rupees. I don't entirely remember where everything is in this game. So wait, that's the jail, right? That's us coming, I thought, maybe? Let's see. Decaf Jedi! So wild to see all these saturated colors after been playing Breath of the Wild's dreamy palette. I know, right? It's so good to see you, by the way. Was that a rope slithering by? Yes. So what's so interesting about this game is just its amazing art style. Of course, the cel-shaded graphics and things like this are an absolute sight to behold. Love it to death. But it's so expressive. Its use of sound design is so fantastic, and they do such a great job of just adding such charm and personality. Oh, I've already been here. I've already done this. I did those ones. This one's over there. I'm not gonna be able to get that one. Okay. So we've been here already. This is a Saturday morning Zelda cartoon. I know. Remember how people would make... Yeah, oh. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on that stuff, because it's so insane. And I talked a lot about the psychology of this that sort of perception, right? What drives people to behave that way and to feel that way about these games? A lot of it has to deal with just their inability to look outside of their own perspective, their preconceived notions that drive them to react so viscerally to a game. Okay, so wait, hold on. I gotta put the wrong one. But and just how people are so greatly affected by preconceived notions. And that was the case there. I mean, they saw that original Zelda like teaser, and they thought that it was going to be this gritty and dark game because they saw adult Link fighting Ganon, all these graphics. Whoa, that graphics, you know. And they didn't get that, and so they were upset. In reality, when you play something like Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask, when you look at this game, right, the parallels in terms of its design and how they design characters or character design is not that far off. In reality, Link is probably the only one that looks very different than everybody else, you know? All the other characters seem in line with what 3D Zelda games were. Majora's Mask, and in Ocarina of Time, these really strange and deformed looking people that are really strange and bizarre. And that's okay. I don't think I was mad at this game's visuals, but I was mad that they didn't make the game that was kind of shown in the tech demo. I wanted more Zelda games. Give me both. It probably worked better years later than late 90s 3D games. This is true. Also, can we hold on a second? Let's take a second here. I want to give a shout out. Lip, can you give a shout out to Decap Jedi, folks? A lot of you know Decap Jedi. Wonderful human being, a brilliant mind when it comes to games and the academia of it, and also of the knowledge, the in-depth knowledge of games featuring soda machines. But he's also been playing through Breath of the Wild for the first time. And it's been a journey. It's very, very good. Check him out. It's been very awesome to see. Found a compass. Lucky you. Guybrush have made his own. And yep. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the compass. Doesn't look nearly as dated as other games from this era because of the visual style. Zach Maddock is absolutely. I was doing some research, and they were talking about this, and they were like, look at this other game that came out in the same year. This like Tiger Woods game. They're like, it looks terrible. Like it doesn't hold up. It doesn't have that style, that amazing style that we have now grown to appreciate and love. And that means the world to this game. And the same can be said about some other amazing games like Mega Man Legends. I mean, that series on the PlayStation, right, looks fantastic, and the visuals still hold up to this day. Ow. Son of a... Hey. Oh. Come here. Stop limping, you bum. My son is watching over my shoulder. He's very interested. He wants you to defeat the Bokoblins. Yes! I will, Finley. Don't worry. Not many soda machines in this game either. Might need to play The Longest Journey instead for soda lovers. Oh man, the soda machines in Longest Journey is that's a good pull right there. Such a great game. I enjoyed The Longest Journey a lot. Although my only gripe with it is just that the first game, a lot of dialogue. Let me read it at my own pace, Ooh, I almost did not make that joke. Almost didn't make it. Yakuza Kiwami 2 has a high quantity of soda machines. Oh, it's off the charts. Yakuza Kiwami, man, that's off the charts. Off the charts, soda machines. Shenmue, off the charts, soda machines. That's like soda machine 101, We're almost there. What we're gonna do is drop this box though to make it a shortcut in case, God forbid, something happens. Now we have quick access. I gotta do some more Yakuza stuff though. I've got I built this PC and it's an amazing. I'm so excited. I built this new PC. It's dead silent. It doesn't make a sound. It's the most beautiful thing in the world, and like it is cool as a cucumber. I would touch this thing normally and it would just like burn my hand. It was so hot. And now it's just quiet as a mouse. I love it. Speaking of mice, there's one right there. Bingo Cola, yep. Cucumbers make great heat sinks, by the way. They do. That's why they call it cool as a cucumber. It's all that water, you know? That water does it. Oops. Don't fall off, Bob. He's looking. He hears me. Oh, he's coming this way. Look at him. Just look at how he moves. So smooth. 50 frames or 60 frames a second here. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Those necklaces. I'll get that necklace one day. Look at him. The animation in this. The tassels on the spear. Unheard of. There we go. The prehensile nostrils. Apparently cucumbers also frighten cats. They don't. I don't know what's up with that. I've tried so hard to scare my cat with a cucumber. Never scared of it. He just looks at it and is like, what? And then just bites it. Like, that's it. He just eats it. I've never been able to get my cat to be scared of a cucumber. Okay. Cytoline. It is Bingo Cola. It absolutely is. I love, so like the longest journey, I've beaten the longest journey and Dreamfall, the longest journey, which I really enjoy Dreamfall more than I do the original. I know, scandalous. I don't mind the, action sequences in Dreamfall, the longest journey. I haven't beaten Dreamfall Chronicles, although I've played a bunch of it. I never beat it, and that's something I also want to do at some point in time, but there's a lot of games on the list that I need to play. And also the fact that more keep popping up that aren't on the list that I need to play is very telling as well. Hey, my sword! Yay! I love this so much. There's so much charm. Okay, time to kick some butt. Throw it at him. I love it. Love the longest journey and Dreamfall as a teenager. I want to replay the longest journey as an adult. Zagmatic, it holds up. The voice acting is fantastic. My only gripe that I have with the longest journey, the original one, is just that there's so much dialogue. There is so much like kind of forced lore that it becomes very overwhelming. That's my only gripe that I have with it. It's really good. Oh man. Wait, did you just beat Loom? Because that's a great game. That's a great game. I think we talked about that before, but I have short-term memory loss. Novels of text. But it's not text that you just read. You have to actually really, like, listen. Oh, Link's... Oh, Bob's dead. I love this. Like, imagine this, right? Your first time playing this and seeing those characters in that cage. You're like, who are those people? What is going on? They're kidnapping all these girls. And like, dude. There he is. The man himself. Best Ganondorf. Best Ganondorf. Right here. Ask me about Loom. Well, Loom is so good. Loom, I played for the first time and beat back in December, and it was fantastic. It was so fantastic. We did the audio drama, and it was such a joy. We played the EGA version with all the original dialogue, not some of the. It didn't have the cut dialogue. Didn't have the cut dialogue. Bob. Wake up, Bob. Pull yourself together, Bob. Link's sister watches her brother get killed by a rock. So, Zach Maddock, tell me about Loom. What's this Loom you're talking about? Well, have you come to your senses yet?
Ah, surprise!
You're surprisingly dull-witted. Did I startle you, Bob? I suppose that is only natural, Bob. As wide as the world is, Bob, I'm the only boat upon it who can speak the words of men. Bob, I am the king of red lions. Do not fear. I am not your enemy. Bob, I've been watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue your sister. I understand how your desire to protect your sister could give you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything. But such a bold attempt was foolhardy. I suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands that monstrous bird. His name is Ganon. He who obtained the power of the gods attempted to cover the land in darkness, and was ultimately sealed away by the very power he hoped to command. He is the very same Ganon, the Emperor of the Dark Realm the ancient legends speak of. I do not know where the seal of the gods has failed, but now that Ganon has returned, the world is once again being threatened by his evil magic. Tell me, Bob, do you still wish to save your sister from him? And you will do anything to save her? I see. In that case, I shall guide you as we go forward, advising you on what you should do and where you must go. Ganon cannot be defeated by human hands, let alone by what little strength you possess. The key to defeating Ganon is locked away in a great power that you can wield only after much toil and hardship. Do you understand? Yes. In that case, we will depart to the Great Sea, but I'm getting ahead of myself. This is actually a bit of embarrassing for me to admit, but although I am indeed a boat that possesses the power of speech, possess no sail. A boat with no sail. Can sail no seas. I've brought you far to the east of the dark gates of the Forsaken Fortress. On this island is a town of merchants who deal in a wide variety of goods. If you search hard enough, surely you can find one who will sell you a sail. I am sorry to ask this of you, but without a sail I will be useless to you. Now, this island of merchants is home to many valuable goods. The information they provide you may come in handy during your endeavors at sea, so listen carefully to the words and heed them well. But remember, there is no time to play. Come back here immediately, as soon as your errands are done. Simon, good morning. Talking transportation. The boat's nickname is Rosebud. See you in 80 hours or so, I know, right? Heading out? Have a good night. Oh, no. Joking about the toil and hardship. Yep. Got any fish food? I do. Loom? You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? How are you doing tonight, Simon? I hope you're doing well. The Killer Bees. This continues the trend of child gangs which I very much love. I'm a pro-child gang. We need more children in gangs.
What's the matter, mister? Why are you looking at us like we're aliens or something weird like that? Huh? What? We're good girls. We don't spread rumors. What? Can't you see we're busy? I know we're super cute and all, but that don't mean you could just come up here and talk to us like whenever you like. Jeepers.
Sorry, guys. I'll let you do your mischief. High resolution 3D landscapes. Sophisticated score, musical effects. How'd you score the special guest star gig? I mean, it's nothing special, Simon. It's exciting though. I talk in the Discord for the community, right? And the Cartridge Club, and they were talking about their game of the month, which is Wind Waker. And I was just talking about the game, and they were like, "Hey, do you want to be on the podcast?" Round 2 Gaming, who was here for almost the entirety of the Final Fantasy VII streams. I think you remember this. Children in games or gangs, like in Majorca's Mask? Majorca's. It's the offshoot one. It's not Majora's Mask, it's her cousin, Majorca. Elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy a loom today. Hey, Forge. There we go. That's some good talking right there. Okay, let's just creep up. Okay, let's creep up here. Get to talking. What? What? Okay. Can't listen to what they're saying. How much money you give us? We won't tell you nothing. Nope, nothing. That's right, not even for 2 rupees. Have some rupees.
Oh, really? You're gonna give us rupees? Yippee! We each get 1 whole rupee. Haha, we're still not gonna tell you anything, not even a teensy tiny rumor. Yeah, we would never tell you about the strange guy dressed from head to toe in green who's locked up in the town jail, but I wonder if he's related to you. Yes!
Someone in green. Oh yes, indeed. My wife recently completed Final Fantasy VII. The final fight took her 2 hours. Pay me and I'll talk, old woman Zelda 1. Eat away. Whoa, man. What happened in that playthrough? I was gonna say, like, I don't know. Well, I know what happened. I breezed. That final fight was like 5 minutes for me, but I know what happened. I used, Kashi. How do you say Kate Sith's name? This be the bomb shop. Go on, use other look around. 10 bombs, 10,000 rupees. Come on now. How's a kid like you gonna pay for these? You're daydreaming. Look, can't you read? Do these look like something you can afford, huh? Listen to me, boy. You're out of your mind. You can't pay for these, so scram. My ancestors been making bombs for generations, huh? It seems like I'm the only person left in the world who still works in the bomb industry. Which means I'm the best in the world. Which means I don't go selling my work without approving of who I sell it to. And I don't approve of you, so beat it. So what I did was... Are these games encouraging bribery? Zach Maddock, I talked about this at the beginning of the stream. I did play this when the Miiverse was alive. No, but Ketshi? Okay, Ketshi. The road to Sephiroth with all those giant armors might have taken an hour, but the whole fight, did he cast Supernova a few times? So, no, he only cast it once on me, and the thing was that I used Ketshi, which... the most powerful character in the game. Ketshi is the most powerful character in the game. His ultimate weapon that he has does more damage based on how many hit points he has. And so I just filled him up with HB plus materia, and he was doing an excessive amount of damage. Just an excessive amount. It was kind of crazy. Getting the player messages and photos in bottles was so fun. Oh my god. So Zach Maddock, let's talk about it for a second. We're going to reiterate for all the new folks who are watching. No, the first way you said it, Kate, short for Catherine. Kate Sith. That's what I say, Simon. Kate Sith. So here's the thing. Zachmatic, it was so insanely magical. It was crazy because, this ability to connect with other people through these bottles that wash up on shore, people asking questions, people sharing memories, and kids, like, being like, Link is cool! Just stupid stuff that was so magical. And it touches your heart to have been able to been in that moment, that to see that palpable excitement of this game, and to have it as an in-game mechanic that worked. I talk about and extol about the Bridges of the Miiverse. I thought that was such a fantastic and brilliant idea, although I do understand that it is incredibly difficult to moderate, very expensive to do so. I know why they didn't keep it up, but still. It was amazing. It was spectacular. I loved it very much. And it was so magical to listen to people extol the virtues of this game and to just enthuse about it. So, I'm feeling pretty good. Why? Because I recently got myself a pet pig. 3, in fact. I got a black splotched pig too. How often do you see one of those, huh? Not often, chum. I've led him ashore to graze over yonder, but the thing is, can't stop worrying about the little guys. I'm worried about them. God, Jesus! Run! Oh, God!
Here you please. Young boy there, please help me. Please listen to my tale of woe.
Oh, no!
It's terrible. Why? That's just awful. Terrible, you mean child. What harm could it possibly do you to simply listen to the request of a poor and miserable man like myself? What harm, I ask you?
You weird and creepy. It's got 3 little pigs. Since the hand of Roberta Williams at play. Oh, Simon. So, on the Wii U version of this game, it implemented a feature from the Miiverse. Any posts or screenshots from the game could be sent out in a message in a bottle that would appear on other players' shores that they could collect and then read. Those pictures could also be utilized in your collection for a different thing, which we'll get to. But it was really cool. Hey, you say you want to sail for a boat? Tell me you're kidding with me. Listen up, laddie. Try using your head a little more. What makes you think a bloke like me, a guy who makes his living off the sea, would give you away the very sailing gear he needs to survive? Look elsewhere, laddie. Makes sense. Kids might have been sending inappropriate messages like, CDI Zelda games are the best Zelda games. We really just don't need that garbage. Nope. Not welcome. Totally agree about Miiverse. It was also put to great use in New Super Mario Bros. And Super Mario 3D World, where you get to commiserate with other players who died in the same place, and Mario Maker, leaving messages on people's courses that they make. It's fantastic. It was absolutely fantastic. And Splatoon, another great use of it. It was really cool. The Miiverse was made, and Funky Barn. I don't know. Do you know, Zach Mack, did you ever grace Funky Barn? Did you go to Funky Barn? That's the real question. You're going into the Miiverse. You need to pay respects, pay an homage to Funky Barn. Tis a peaceful place, this here island. The people here would never ever dream of leaving their little paradise and setting sail on a voyage at sea. Know what I mean? Why, this town is full of faces that don't even show the slightest interest in the sails of a ship. Are we sailors the only ones? Has no one else set out on the great sea? Hey there, boy. It's me, Mario. Did you happen to see the post box down near the docks? Well, just so you know, if you want to send someone a letter, just set it to Y, X, or R. Use that button to put it in the post box. It's just that easy. Before long, the Rita postman will come to deliver it to whomever sent it to. He's a hard-working fellow, I tell you. Let's go. Oh my gosh. So Zach Maddock, Funky Barn was one of the launch games on the Wii U that nobody ever heard of, and nobody played. But what made it so special and so interesting was that it was the epicenter for people to do their means and to be stupid, and it was amazing. If you could indulge me for a moment, please admit that I'm looking fine. Wow, look at this find would have won me the Miss Windfall crown way back when. I'm still looking better than all the younger girls I know. I'm a screaming face with a potion. First person Zelda. Hey. Yeah, so but the Funky Barn was a wild place. That was like a so what was awesome about the Miiverse was that it had all these sub communities in places that were just strange and wild.
Oh, hello, and hello. You're standing in the one and only Chew Jelly shop. You must have heard our potions are the best. I'm telling you, they're too good. In fact, they're absolutely incredible. What's that? What's Chew Jelly, you ask? Looking somewhat bewildered? Well, sir, you simply must be joking. You don't know what Chew Jelly is? Well, just ask yourself this, good sir. What is a robustly nourishing element? What is a mystical substance that is good for your body and your mind? Ask yourself. The words Chew Jelly roar out in answers to these questions, proclaiming themselves to be true. Why, it is the key ingredient in the most effective potions around. All you have to do is bring an empty bottle to my little juice shop here, and I'll let you have a taste, which begs the question, sir. Do you have an empty bottle? Yeah. Hello, and hello again. This is the Chew Jelly Juice Shop. We only use 100% natural Chew Jelly here, I assure you. Drink it to replenish your life energy. One drink washes away the weariness. What? Don't tell me you don't have an empty bottle. I can't say any potion if you don't have something to carry it in. It's not my law, it's the law of physics. Farewell.
It was wild. I mean, you can technically go and see it. They have the entire Miiverse was archived. It is viewable. I think at some point, maybe even before the end of the stream, we'll go visit it. And it's got a timeline and everything. It's really crazy. You can see all of the Miiverse still. A thrilling night of money and desire. This way to the auction house, floor 1, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Oh, beautiful faces. Oh, beautiful faces. I mustn't. I must. I mustn't. What does this sign say? Bidding starts at dusk. All comers welcome. I'll just do one. I'll just do one. You little weasel! Well, thank you so much for coming into my home and breaking my high-priced vases. If you break any more, I assure you that I shall not let it go lightly. No, sir, not at all. I shall require compensation. Sorry. It would be a shame if you rolled into that wall of like, I'm a good boy. You're looking for a sale? I have no idea where you'd find one. Do I look like a sailor to you? God. Look, I'm feeling down right now, so shut up, will you? Go pester that guy in the massive coat. She is so saucy, isn't she? I can't believe she's a school teacher. A rumor has it she has mountains of tacky pendants and earrings. It's as if she loves nothing in the world more than jewelry. Huh? What are you doing? Were you listening to us, you scamp? You listen, young man, I haven't seen you around, so I guess you're new to Windfall, but don't you know it's bad to eavesdrop on conversations meant only for adult ears? Don't make me spank you with a wooden spoon. I knew you'd like that, wouldn't you, you little... We're discussing very, very important topics that kids just wouldn't understand. You're far too young to be listening to us, young man, so shoot! My story is a strange one. I came across cursed seas from a land far away. A land where the blizzards blow violently, heading for this town called Windfall. Dear me, my ship was torn apart by vicious winds, and this island is where I washed ashore. There was one other person with me, yes there was. But I dare to say he was immediately arrested based on his somewhat suspicious looks and thrown right into jail. Yes, he's locked up somewhere on this island. Needless to say, I'm really worried about him. Would you be so kind as to help free him from captivity? Indeed, it would be appreciated. I am so very worried about him. He's locked up in jail somewhere on this island, and indeed he's dressed a little like you. Yes, he is. So you should recognize him in an instant. Coffee shop. I love this place, man. It's such an amazing town. Well, welcome. Oh my, you're a very small customer, aren't you? Well, that's fine, of course. You just feel free to look around.
Well, lately I've been hearing that monsters from the Forsaken Fortress have been going around kidnapping girls with long ears. I can't believe it. After all, 2 girls from Windfall have already been kidnapped. Poor Maggie and Mila. It just breaks my heart to think about those 2. Both of their fathers are desperate to find anyone who can rescue their poor little girls. What kind of world has this become? So much fear, so much suffering.
Help wanted for light product sorting, etc. Paid depends on experience. Inquire at the Dragon Roost Island Mail Center. I'm blending in. No one can see me. Sneaky. Sorry about that. Can I help you with something? Let's talk. When night falls around here, this place fills up with all those sour, swarthy sailors. In fact, there's this little boat called a shop ship that shows up at night, cruises around the island selling things. I'm not sure what the story is with that. Guess what I'm trying to tell you here is that this town has 2 faces. The nice, pretty one you see in the day, and the darker, shadier one you see at night. Welcome back, Lip. Clip heads like break everything. But I suppose that's too heavy a concept for a youngster like yourself, huh? Yeah, I guess, man. I'm so curious how I'm going to feel tomorrow after this vaccine. Am I going to feel crazy? Am I going to mutate? I'm not going to mutate. That's stupid.
People from all over the world seem to gather here on Windfall Island, all hoping to become successful merchants.
Suppose you could say that this is the island where people and money come together. But you know what? Money is important, sure, but don't you think people need to open their hearts a little more than their wallets? I've been kicking around this crazy world for a long time, and I've learned to stop and sniff the flowers along the way. Congrats, Acmatic, congrats. It's great. The second dose, see how tomorrow goes? Oh, okay. I know it's gonna go great. Hey, killer bees.
What are you looking at, bub? Hey, bud, what are you? Some kind of country rube? I mean, look at that outfit. What a getup. This town is our turf. The turf are the world-famous killer bees. Don't mess with us. Yay! Yeah, buzz, buzz.
Kids are weird. Yeah, that's cute. First, good job, man. It's great. I'm really awesome. The first vaccine is nothing. You might get a sore arm. Take some ibuprofen. You're fine. Like, it's not a big deal. That was my experience, at least. Not a big deal at all. It's like, look at this. There's all the killer bees. Look at them all. Look at their drawing of her. They love her. They love her very much. Oh, look. Something about saving money in a piggy bank. Welcome to Mrs. Marie's School of Joy. I don't think I've ever seen your face around here before, my young scholar. Are you a new pupil? What can I do for you this time? Fine day. I know I may look a bit flashy for a teacher, but I assure you I am one. How long has it been since I opened my school here on Windfall Island? 20 years? Ever since then, I've been teaching the children of this island about true joy. But I do have a rather joyless problem. There's the delinquent gang of 4 young boys who never listen to a word I say. Even though I wait patiently for those boys to show up, they never come. It's as if they don't want joy in their hearts. Could you please catch their leader, that little boy named Ivan? And talk some sense into him for me. Please, young man, for me? Yes, ma'am. Oh, thank you so much. You're such a dear. They're such troublesome little boys. I'm at my wit's end over how to handle them. But they won't be so mean to a boy their own age, will they? I should think not. Good luck, young man. Oh, they're mean. They're big old meanies. You hope to just fully become nemesis? Yep. School of Joy. I know. Track that boy on Twitter, link. Hashtag Ivan the Bee. or not hashtag, at Ivan the Bee. Look, kid, you are like half my height and twice my age. What the hell is wrong with you? You a hick or something? Huh? Hey. Yeah! Yo, bud, you got a problem with us killer bees hunt, do ya? Don't tell me it's that annoying hag of a teacher again, is it? You come here to give us a talking to, cause Miss Marie asked you to, right? Mrs. Marie. Tell us not to skip school, right, bud? Tell us not to be tardy, right, bud? Well, forget about all that. We're the mighty and invincible gang of 4, the killer bees. Do you think we listen to a chump like you? But I'll tell you what, bud. If you want to challenge us to a competition, then we'll think about maybe listening a little bit. What do you say, bud? You want to challenge us? I'll take you on, kid. Okay, your funeral, bud. The rules are simple. We're gonna go hide somewhere, and if you find us, we're gonna run. You gotta try to catch us. Easy as that, bud, huh? We won't hide indoors or nothing, and we won't leave this island, so look for us around in the shadows and behind buildings and stuff. Catch all 4 of us, we lose. You got it, bud? Ready? Go! Oh, snap. Okay. I don't remember where they are. We're gonna find out, aren't we? One's like hiding around these areas or something. Yeah, like down here. It's that lady. Oh, you look like a curious boy. Did you know there's an island a little to the east called Dragonrest Island? Folks say that the island is the home of a tribe of people who dance in the skies like birds on the wind. They call themselves the Rita. And they say a sky spirit lives nearby, but to someone like me, a person who's never left his little island, it may as well be a fairy tale out of a child's book. If only I had my own boat. No, get away, old man! Let's find these kids. Let's see what happens. Fingers crossed. Oh my goodness! Fried rice, dude! The killer bees must die! Thank you, dude, for the bits. Thank you. I will make sure to get my sword out. This kid ain't. Look at him. Look at him. He doesn't know it's coming. Oh crap! I'm coming for you, kid. You just wait. Gonna get ya. Come here. Oh my gosh. Get pipsqueak. There we go. Oh, lame. Sorry, kid. Them's the rules. Good morning. I get to go to bed. Good night. Good night, friend race. Link impales a couple of children. Wow, the game just went dark. Yeah, have a good night, friend race. And thank you, dude. That's very kind of you for the bits. I very much appreciate it. Have a wonderful night. Sleep well. I wonder if I'll be able to tonight. We're gonna see. I love this guy, too. Oh, no, that's not it. That's just not it. And the problem is, even though that's not it, this isn't it either. Oh dear, pardon me, guy. I was so fully and wholly absorbed in my dancing that I didn't even notice little old you standing there. I am taught. I love dancing more than I love 3 meals a day. You'll come to know me as the world's charismatic dancer extraordinaire. Ready, guy? 1, 2, 1, 2. Say, guy, you know what I was just reminded of? Long ago, I met this delightful little guy who performed the most dazzling magic dance. A dance that turned night into day before my very eyes. I can remember those fabulous dance moves, but I just can't seem to get that intricate rhythm down. Do you think you know that rhythm, guy? I don't. I'm sorry. I wish I did. Is that Elvis or Evil Knievel? That's an Elvis. That's an Elvis. And Evil Knievel. Throwing a little dash of like Richard Simmons. Where are these children? I gotcha. I'm gonna cut ya. I'm gonna cut ya. Come here, kid. Ha! You're awesome. And damn right I am. That kid was there. Got 2 of the 4 killer bees. Kids up there.
Yep, to sailors like us, the wind's a whole life. It should be nice if a fair wind blew today.
Let's see. Oh, snap. There's a ladder I can go up. Wait, where's that ladder? Right there. Child jumps to death in an intense game of hide and go seek. Elvis Knievel. I love it. That is beautiful. Lip. Lip as always. And Lip, once I'm done with this stuff here and done with all the quote unquote obligations that I need to do, we have to play A Way Out, Lip. We have to get that set up and ready to go. We must. We must. The gods demand it. They demand a sacrifice. Oh, there's a kid on the tree. There's a kid on the tree. There's a kid hiding in a bush. I swear there is.
Leave me alone, man.
Oh,
Kill a bee.
Yeah, you got me. No way.
yeah, there's a kid hiding somewhere in the bush. I'm not crazy. I remember Bush Child. High stakes hide and seek. If I go down, I'm taking you with me. Well, once I get this stuff done, once I get this project done with the podcast and the demo, the weekends will be, Fridays and Saturdays are going to be for A Way Out. I've got the new computer set up. I want to test it. I want to play some stuff with it. You know? So like, it's happening. There's Bush Child. Bush Child, come to me. I'm not inside anywhere. Bush Child, I know this. Oh, Bush Child. Where are you, Bush Child? Did you guys see a kid? I bet it's some kid. What do you think about my outfit? You don't see clothes like these often, do you? Aren't they so cute? A friend of mine who lives on Outside Island sent this outfit to me. She's an amazing girl. She can't put jaws on her head and walk around like it's nothing. You have to see it to believe. Oh, I know. I know her. Susan. She's got a thing. Where is this other kid? I know they're hiding somewhere. They're not on. God, get away. No, I'm not gonna listen to your tale of woe. Ew, no. Just leave me alone. Oh, it might be down here, maybe? Why am I... Oh. I did not get a sail, no. I was looking for a meddlesome brat. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you again. I'm trying to roll. Who's this kid? I already did that. Uh-oh. An influencer. Hey, everybody, I want you to mash that like and subscribe button. Oh, behind the rock. That's where they are. So there we go. There we go. I'm coming for you, kid. I'm going to devour your flesh. Hey, kid. Coming for you. Where you going, huh? Ready? Surprise! Gonna get ya. I'm gonna moita ya. Ah, you got me. Boomerang him.
Ah, I can't believe it. You found all four of us and you caught us all too. Talk about utter defeat. Looks like we lost our touch, killer bees. I guess maybe it's time we chilled out. From now on, we won't cause them much trouble for anyone. And to reward your hide and seeking skills, here, take this, bud.
Yes, heart piece.
This is our favorite possession, but you've proven that you're worthy. It's a piece of a human heart. To our bud, the hide and seek master. Oh, and one more thing. We need you to apologize to Mrs. Marie for us, alright? We're counting on you, bud. We tore that heart out of a dead guy on the beach. You washed it by shore. It's really great.
I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me, Bob. Sorry, bud. Sorry, Bob. Love you. What can I do for you on this fine day? We need to talk. You did it, didn't you? You said something to those delinquents for me, didn't you, dear? You can't fool me. I watched it all from the shadow of my door. You really are a dear. You fill me with joy. I have to reward you. There's a little spare change. Purple ruby. Holy smokes. One more thing. Don't tell anybody, dear. When it comes to children, my eyes never deceive me. Someday, dear, you'll grow up to be a fine young man and your name will go down in history. That's what I think, dear. Bizarre side story, that lady is a Sheikah. Is that voice, child voice by Adam Sandler? Of course he is. Stop looking at me, Swan. Hey, sounds like you apologized to teach for us. Good old Mrs. Marie. And speaking of blood, did you know it's gonna be Mrs. Marie's birthday soon? Boss, oh boss, you think maybe we should give her some kind of present or something? Don't be stupid with the killer bees when you know Teacher's pets. Yeah, but Teach loves jewelry and junk more than anything else in the world. What's she into these days? Would she call them joy pendants? Really? Where'd you find them? Are they just lying around? If we could just find some, we could give them to Teach as a present. She'll be all happy. Hey, now that I think about it, when I was climbing trees the other day, I saw some sparkly light up on top of some tree. Town. Where was that? Maybe that's one of them pendants. What do you think, boss? Nah, that's crazy talk. Ooh. On top of a tree, you say? On top of a tree, you say, ladies and gentlemen. My favorite guy. Hey, welcome. It's 10 rupees per game for kids. What do you want to play? Yes, I do. Okay, then. Ahem. Welcome to the fleet. I am the great Admiral Dowalski. Look sharp, for we are the sole protectors of this island. Admiral, all hands on deck. Sonar shows that schools of deadly giant squid are approaching. All ships prepared for battle. What? Where? Oh, I see. The fiends approach. There are 3 squid groups. A large one, a medium one, and a small one. If we allow them to come any closer, the children on the island will be in great danger.
Sailor, take command of our new radar system to seek out and sink all of these fiendishly hidden enemies. But be warned, you have only 24 cannonballs that you can fire. To destroy the marauding squid pods, you must score 4 direct hits on the large, 3 on the medium, and 2 on the small. Use the left thumbstick to move the cursor and A to fire the cannon. May your aim be true. That is all. That is all the instructions you need. Is that clear, sailor?
Aye, aye, sir.
Excellent. So far, our best sailor has managed to destroy all of the giant squid using only 20 cannonballs. May you fight us bravely.
Spanish man is my favorite. How can we turn it into a grift?
Kaboom! Splish! Kaboom! Kaboom!
Bam.
Splish! 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 Splish!
I love the sploosh.
Splish! 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 Splish!
Oh my gosh.
Splish! Kaboom! Splish! 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 Kaboom!
Really?
Splish! Kaboom! Splish! Kaboom! Kaboom! Kaboom!
Dang it. 24. Is this the only Zelda where a character talks to Link through a cutout? No.
Excellent work, sailor. Your deeds have successfully protected the peace on the island. We are very proud. The children on the island would like to
Thank you, Soldier. My favorite one right here.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Sailor. Please take this piece of heart as a sign of our gratitude. You are so great.
I love this guy. He's my favorite. This is my favorite guy. So, thanks for playing and all that. I can't tell you how fun it's been for me. And don't forget your umbrella or nothing on your way out the door. We gotta beat the high score. Yes. We have to beat the high score.
Splish! Kaboom! Splish! Splish! Kaboom! Splish!
Come on.
Kaboom! Kaboom! Splish! 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 Kaboom! Kaboom! Splish! Kaboom!
Oh, great. Now it's just the 2.
Splish!
Yeah, we're not getting the high score with this one.
Splish!
I don't know if we'll be able to beat it.
Splish! 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 Splish!
Oh, there he was. That was so close. Oh, bad news, sailor. The enemies have retreated or something. Yeah, I want to try again. I want to try again. Dang it.
Splish! 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 Splish!
Oh my gosh.
Splish! Kaboom! 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 Splish! Kaboom! Kaboom!
Okay.
Kaboom! Splish! 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 Kaboom!
I got the high score. I tied. I don't think it counts.
Your deeds have successfully protected the children. We are very proud.
Please accept this treasure chart. Alright, treasure chart. I like it. High score in this is mean. Thanks for playing. And yeah, okay. We gotta beat it. We gotta beat it. We gotta beat it. Yeah, 10 rupees per game. Yes. We gotta do this. We got 20. We did it in 20. We need to do it in 19 now.
Splish! Splish!
I got real lucky too.
Splish! Splish!
That was not what I wanted to do.
Splish! 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 Kaboom! 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 Splish! Kaboom! Splish! 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 Splish!
Come on.
Kaboom! Splish! Kaboom! Splish! Kaboom! Splish!
Oh, the worst. The worst. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. This is the rest of the stream. Just this the whole night. That's what we're doing. Sorry.
Splish! 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 Splish, splish. Kaboom! 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 Splish, splish, splish.
Come on now.
Splish. Splish. Kaboom! Kaboom!
We got the 2.
Splish, splish, splish.
No, you're not gonna do this.
Splish, splish. Kaboom!
Oh, too late. Too late. Should offer a prize if you spend all 24 cannonballs without hitting anything. I know, right? 0% speed run.
Kaboom! Splish, kaboom! Splish, kaboom!
Got the 3.
Splish, splish, splish. Kaboom! Splish, kaboom!
Got the 2.
Splish,
Hold on, so 4s. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
splish, splish, splish. Splish, 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 splish.
Oh my gosh.
Splish, splish. Kaboom!
There he is.
Kaboom!
There it is. Mother loving frazzle grazzin' massage McGrazzer. We can do this. We can do this. Just get lucky. Ready? Let the cursor guide you.
Splish, splish, splish. Kaboom! Kaboom! Splish, kaboom! Splish, 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 splish,
How can I miss so much?
splish,
Look at this.
splish.
Look at this madness.
Splish.
Where's the 4?
Splish. 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 Kaboom! Splish. Kaboom! 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 Splish.
Ugh. That's terrible. That's terrible. Okay, one more try. One more try. One more, and then we'll move on.
Splish. 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 Kaboom! Kaboom! Splish. Kaboom! Kaboom!
Got the 4.
Splish, 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 kaboom! Splish, kaboom!
Got the 2.
Splish,
Oh, dang it.
splish,
No high score for us.
Splish, 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 splish.
Oh my gosh, everyone but there. Oh, yeah, okay, yes. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Let's do one, okay? Will I win or will I lose is the real question, okay? So you guys can put in your bets. Prediction. Is that what it is? Wait, it's... What? Lip, you might be able to do this, actually. It won't let me do it on my phone, that's why. It won't let me do predictions on my phone. Hold on. Oops. Not that, come on, chat. There you go. Start a prediction. Will I win? Oh, can I pop this out? Yeah, let's make this bigger. Will I win? Yes or no? You have 30 seconds. Go. 30 seconds. Put them in. I got a lip. Will I win? Okay. Make your bets. Place your bets. I'm gonna have to poll closes. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. This is the time. All right, it's time to go. Will I win? Don't have to get the high score. Just win. Fournier. How's it going, Fournier? Why is the Twitch interface so bad? There are a lot of bogus zones on the line. Oh, Lip, you can bet? This is amazing. You used to not be able to bet. Maybe I've changed it. Maybe I changed it, or they changed it. Okay, here we go.
Splish. 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 Splish.
That looking good.
Splish. Splish. Splish.
Oh, God.
Kaboom! Kaboom! Splish.
We got a twofer.
Kaboom! Kaboom! Splish. Kaboom! Kaboom! Kaboom!
Oh, no, though. We're looking for the 2, though.
Splish. 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 Splish.
Looking for the 2.
Splish. Splish.
Not a good Oh, no.
Splish.
Oh! Twitch app crashed 2 times during my stream today. Seriously? That's never good. So now we type /prediction. And I did not win. So, nobody. Lip is the only one who bet. The answer was no, I did not win. Someone could have made a whole lot. No, and no one won. No one won all of that money. It goes into the ether. The ethereal void. You could have won. You could have won. All you had to do was bet against me. That was it. One person could have bet against me. There was a haiku. Hold on.
Splish. Kaboom! 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 Splish.
We got Biggie here.
Kaboom! Splish. Kaboom!
The 2. We got the 2.
Splish. Splish. Splish.
Gotta be strategic here.
Splish. Kaboom! Splish. Kaboom! Kaboom!
Yes! Always the 2. This is the one. This is the one. We did it. That's amazing. Bam. High score. Excellent work, Sailor. Your deeds have successfully protected the island. Yes, the children. Hooray! Hooray! Yay! Yay! 50 rupees. Making our money back. I just had to spend a lot of channel points to fill you with luck. I know, right? That's really it. 18? It's a new record. So, you get this too. Treasure chart. Okay, so thanks for playing all that. I could tell you had a lot of fun. It's been for me. Get your umbrella. Thanks, dude. Ow. Okay, I was about to offer up a strategy, but you didn't need it. And did it your own way. That's how it always is. I have to do it my own way. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's do a haiku. For you, Lip. Hold on. Boink. It's time for a haiku. Assault on high seas. A tangle of tentacles. A sploosh in the pants. This has been a haiku. That was a mess. I got a whole new system. Everything's changed. It's all a mess. I'm sorry. All right, let's get ourselves back up here. Get this volumes back up. There we go. There you go. A sploosh in the pants. Simon's is kaboom, kaboom, sploosh. Kaboom, 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 sploosh. Kaboom, kaboom, sploosh. Oh, it's a sad ending. He didn't get it. He didn't win. Sploosh. I just splooshed. What's cool is that, so now that I have this, right? I have this thing hooked up. And it shows you your treasure charts and where they are. It's very cool. Alright. Items. Whoa, dude, kid, what are you doing? Hey, you know, this thing may look like a windmill, but it's actually a wind-powered Ferris wheel. Used to harness the wind's power to spin in quite a nifty manner, but we rarely get a favorable wind around here anymore, so it doesn't budge. I'm pretty sure it's not broken or anything, though, so the wind blew in the right direction again. We just have to hit the power switch out back to get it moving. It looks like a westerly wind is blowing now. Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to do this. I don't think I'm supposed to do this. Alright, we gotta go break out our man. You know the man. Oh, we also have to do this too, the camera. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite thing. Favorite thing in the world right here. Now, I would have to say that I've never seen your face before, have I? Oh, now intriguing. Beguiling. I know you're just a small child, but I've found one can rarely trust strangers. Where is it you've come from, young sir, and can I take pictures of you? I'm sorry, but years have made me wary, lonely, so sad. Once long ago, I rented a room out to a traveler for a single night. The next dawn, my precious picture box was stolen. They caught the scoundrel, yet my possession remains outside my grasp. Perhaps it will rot forever with him in his cell. Why are good deeds so often repaid with cruelty? You may look a child, but you can see why I cannot be assured of your youth. Be a good boy and be gone. Shoo, shoo. I'll never take a picture again. Finding the speedrun strats. If it's a wind-powered, why is there a power switch? It's the brake. The switch is the brake. They released the brake. Time for Bob to go to jail. How do I get into the jail again? This way. Maybe? Hey, dude. Here it is. Here it is. I see the same green clothes and the same green hat. By the look of you, I'd say, sir, could you by chance be a fairy? Goodness, did you feel my telepathy? That's why you saved me, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Do not worry. Tingle knows without you telling him. Sir. Yes, sir. Tingle is my name. I've been looking for you and your kind. For I, too, long to be one of the fairy folk. And yet, I was mistaken for some kind of troublemaker, and put into this dreadful sort of place. How disrespectful. Please, Mr. Fairy, please rescue poor Tingle from this place and take him to where you and your kind live in splendor. Quick, boomerang him. See you on LinkedIn yet? If you help me, I will give you a fabulous present, so... Please, Mr. Fairy, please rescue poor Tingle and take him to where you and your kind live in harmony. Please. Please. I need an adult. Help, help, I need an adult. You can't get more adult than Tingle, though. He is the most adult. Alright, so how do we get to Tingle here? I forget. I don't remember how to get to Tingle. He's there. Does he look like a fairy? Do you see wings? Do you see fairy dust? Dude, fairies don't have wings. Come on now. That is a stereotype, one of which I will not accept in this chat. Or Simon. Simon did that. Shame on you, Simon. I remember not being sure about the cartoony style back then, but it makes the game age so well. So very, very well. Aged like a fine wine. Succulent on the lips. So sensual, so sensuous. As if time has stood still on this important grove. A life unfettered by the wings of our ages. We shall grow. We shall expand our wings and fly. It looks, yeah, it looks so great on all things. It's so amazing. There's this douche nozzle.
I wonder if a boy like you will do. It's difficult to tell, yes, difficult. You see, my one and only daughter, Mila, was taken away from me to a frightening place called the Forsaken Fortress. I have asked many to rescue her, but it seems to be a difficult voyage to that cursed place. Oh, to see my sweet Mila again, my precious little daughter, I worry so over her welfare. I can't recall the last time I slept more than a wink. I sincerely wonder about the wisdom of asking a boy like you to do this. But would you lend a hand to help rescue my precious daughter? No. Oh, my life cannot get worse. And my back has been aching fiercely of late. If only I were 10 years younger.
Good night, Chrysalish. Have a wonderful night, man. Thanks for hanging out. Every year, every game takes steps towards realism. Graphics are only getting better, but if you don't aim for realism and just aim for an aesthetic, like you said, it ages well. Is Mila Jovovich in yet another video game project? Yes. Have a good night, Cliphead. Sleep well, man. Thanks for hanging out. Absolutely having an art direction. An emphasis on art direction in general and that aesthetic helps tremendously. I'd just like to mingle with the Tingle, please. I don't remember how to get to Tingle. I know you have to go through like a dungeon thing, like a series of passages, but I forget where that is. Is it actually in here? Maybe it is. Maybe I just missed it. Like there's a bunch of stuff you have to go through. Yeah, thanks guys for hanging out. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at this. I'm not smart. I'm not smart. Oh, hooray. so very much. Here is Tingle's heartfelt gift of thanks. Tingle. Tingle. Kalulimpa. You got a Tingle bottle. Using Miiverse, you can insert a message you've written and send it out to sea for someone unknown to receive. Can't write letters if you're not connected to the Miiverse. Mr. Fairy, are you familiar with Miiverse? With it, messages put in this bottle can be sent to fairies the world over. A communion of minds, hearts, beating as one. Just don't write anything unpleasant, okay? Not that I have to remind you, Mr. Fairy. Splendid. Tingle is returning now to his own special island. Will you come find him? Oh, I was forgetting something important. Oh, Mr. Fairy, you want to come to my island, don't you? Don't you? Don't you? You got Tingle's chart. What kind of chart could it be? Head out to sea and then check your charts on the map screen to find out. Open it on the map screen. If you ever need any help with your charts, just leave it to Tingle. Don't ever forget it. Oh no, he's free! We freed him! Question, does leaving the Wii U on charge kill its life? Should one leave it off on the yes, leave it off. It does kill the charge. Mine, the battery life of mine is like an hour. And if you'd like to give your Tingle bottles that little extra that all Tingles crave, you should check the back of this cell. Check it right out. I love you, Tingle. I scared off all the viewers. Look at the gamepad. You can now send letters to Tingle bottles by using the Miiverse. I can't really. Okay. Tingle left some money under the bed, because that's the kind of man Tingle is. I miss the Miiverse features Fournier so much. So much. We talked about it earlier. I don't know if you were there for that conversation, but it was truly magical. I don't remember how to get through this, but we're going to figure it out. Yeah, you can see where the mice traps are. Did we get this in the first try? I think we did. Oh no! We missed. Kersploosh. Let's try that again. We gotta get it. We have to get it. It's important that we get it. We have to get color pictures. We have to. They'll probably crunch on that. We'll crunch on getting the pictogram. The pictograph. Pick up peppers. The camera. I'm tired, man. But let me tell you, so far, I mean, I don't know how I'm going to feel when I wake up tomorrow, but I'm feeling great. My energy level's doing great. There it is. Tingle is a tad off-putting. Why, Lip? Why is he a tad off-putting? Explain to me why he's off-putting. I want to know. Explain yourself now. Date unknown. At last, I have succeeded in stealing the pictobox I have desired for so long. Succeeded, yes, but sadly. Due to a slight mistake on my part, I was also caught. I have been imprisoned, but I do not give in easily. I refuse to give this wondrous box to my captors. I've decided to hide it here in the depths of my cell and then make my escape by tunneling out. Yes, that is my plan. Of course, if I ever successfully escape from this prison, I shall one day return to recover the pictobox. I will write the controls for it in a case. I should forget them. Yes, it saves up to 12 pictographs at one time. Oh, how it pains me to leave it. I just wish I could get out of here so I could start taking pictographs. Oh, he did. Let's get it. Link. There you go. Later on, tomorrow there will be Bob level. Later on this island, his brothers seem to be thrust into forced labor. That ain't cool. No, they aren't his real brothers. It's brothers in arms of the true cause. To let everyone tinkle, tinkle, cuddle, and paw. 12 pictograms. Take me, O mouse daddies, into the sea with open arms. Eject me from your stony depths, so that I may grow. Going in backwards. Butt first. There you go. Whee! When I die, fill my skull with rupees. I can do that. I think I can do that. I can absolutely fill your skull with rupees. I can absolutely. No! God, no! Okay, I'll do it. I'll help your child. Just leave me alone, for the love of God. Doesn't give you a single rupee. Yep, no, I won't. No, begging. Yeah, that's great for Second Fortress. I know. God, go away. Oh, God. You scare me. Okay, let's get the pictogram. The pictobox. Returned. Do the mission to get it in color. Please, sire, my woe. Oh my gosh. Why, young sir, I must say you seem to be in possession of a very fine pictobox there. Are you a lover of pictographs as well? There can be no villains amongst the ranks of pictobox lovers. Take your time, look around, I implore you. And while you're here, please do visit my upstairs pictograph gallery. You're bound to find it quite exciting, young sir. I guarantee it. Look at this, so beautiful. How does Tingle rate higher than the impoverished father whose daughter was kidnapped? No, Lip. Lip. Tingle is... Did you see the cobra on his back? His virility just... Aren't those some finely snapped pictographs? You must admit it. But come now, you needn't be so surprised, my young sir. It is a hobby of mine to sneak up behind people when they least expect it, and give them very uncomfortable shoulder massages. It's quite an amusing diversion, think nothing of it. By the way, the pictographs you see decorating these fine walls have all been taken by none other than myself. They are my pride and joy. You see, in my younger days I was tireless, sailing far and wide across the great sea, snapping pictographs wherever I want. Have a look at them, young sir. What is this pictograph, you ask? Well, those are creatures called choo-choos. They're said to have medicinal properties, so they are a most important resource treasured by sailors the world over. Why, there is even said to be an extremely rare species of them known as the blue choo-choo. It is only under very unusual circumstances that they are ever sighted. You would be most lucky to ever come across one, young sir. This is a pretty nice pictograph. This one is of a tiny rock islet resting far out in the sea southeast of here. Isn't it nice? It's a dignified butler standing behind the door, and I snapped his pictograph without even thinking. That aside, I am certain this is someone's private cabana. I saw this strange platform rising up out of the seas, seeming to claw at the sky. It makes for an even stranger silhouette.
I wonder if such things will still remain out there in the high seas, lonely on the waves. If only I had the chance. I'd love to see these things once again. Isn't it a finely snapped shot? I took it in my younger days. It is Outset Island. You see how it's like faded? I love that. It is the most delightful of fishing villages, innocent and rich with nature's bounty. It was there I met a beautiful young lass. Although I suppose she's probably not as young as she used to be these days. Are you? Are you my grandfather? I shan't think of it. No, it can't be. It can't be, right? Did you do it with my grandma? Why, yes. Yes, I did. Who's your grandma? Really short lady, round head, makes a lot of good soup. Yes. Really? Yes. Oh, no. Why? What's wrong? You might be my dad. My grandfather. Your what? Please get out. Oh my gosh. I'm so dumb. Wait. I was supposed to talk to him still. I'm coming back. We have to do the picture quest and then call it a night. What's my battery life on my phone? 7%. Great. You see, young sir, I've been studying picto boxes since I was but a lad. My lifelong dream of creating a box with incredible pictography capabilities is at long last nearing fruition. But now I've grown old and have no real desire to leave this island. Young sir, I hesitate to ask, but could you perchance become my pictograph assistant? AKA my grandson. Sure! Oh, really and truly, my heart leaps at your enthusiasm, but I feel I must tell you the path an assistant must follow is not a simple one. I demand that whosoever takes on the role of my assistant be an individual who can take whatever command I may issue and promptly complete it without hesitation. It'll be quite a challenge, I assure you. Are you still sure you want to do this? Absolutely, Grandpa. You must share my love of the pictograph. What is your name, young sir? Bob, is it? Bob. I haven't heard that name in a long time. That was the name of my father. I'd confided in my one true love, long ago, that if ever we were to have children, but we never had a chance, to name my child Bob, that all men in our line, our bloodline, be named Bob. I'm an old man now, never able to really leave a legacy. Very well then, I shall issue 3 commands to you. On the day you complete all 3 tasks, you shall be my number 1 assistant, Bob. Now then, for my first command, a love letter. Do you know what that is, young sir? It is a collection of words of love, long unspoken and put into written form. I once wrote a love letter to a beautiful woman in Outset Island. Somewhere in this town there is one who, despite constant rejection, never learns the cold lesson of unrequited passion and continues to write letters of doomed love. I'm certain the object of this sadly one-sided affection is in quite a quandary over the matter. I'm of the mind that I must have a word with the unwanted suitor. However, I must have physical evidence, and thus your first task is to snap a pictograph of this individual in the act of sending the unwanted letters. It sounds easy, does it not? Rightly so. If you hope to be my assistant, you must perform this task with ease. He wants you to go take pictures of your grandmother for him. Special pictures. Just covered in her soup. Her thick,
chunky soup. Oh, yeah. Stop. I didn't mean to talk to you. I meant to roll. Okay. Items. Pictogram. Creepy guy, get away from my picture. What are you doing, old man? Oh no, you're in my shot. Hey! Hey! Oldie! Get out of my shot. Keep it steady. Pictures of her tingle tingle kalulimpa. We just wait. How's it going, everybody? I can't believe I'm gonna reunite with my grandfather. This is gonna be the best day ever. I'm so excited. Is this thing on? Woo! 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 Whoa, the range of emotions. Boo boo. I'm singing a song. I'm singing a song. Everybody listen to me. Woo woo woo. Singing a song. Woo woo woo. Everybody sing along. Woo woo woo. We're waiting at the post box. Doo 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 doo. Boom 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 boom. Boom boom. Woo woo! Boo bum ba da ba da bow. This should be the stream overlay. Oh crap! Here we go. Pictures of Tingle. There we are. Like, what should be the stream overlay? Like, just the camera? Like, woo, woo, woo! Alright, pictogram dude. Link as if he's the streamer. There you go. There you go. Be a VTuber. But with Toon Link. Yep. Catching the person in the act. So as not to be seen, you should take the pictograph from a distance. Yep. So here you go, dude. Oh, now this is a finely snapped pictograph indeed. Now, they say love is blind, but what could he be thinking? Mailing all these letters. I should not ridicule him, though, for he reminds me of myself in the innocence of my youth. Memories of those bittersweet summer days come rushing back to me. Granny, your soup, to lap it up. Oh. But I digress. Very good, young sir. I must congratulate you on passing your first test. I shall promptly take this pictograph from you and use it most efficiently. To masturbate to. Uh-oh, lips got a clip. Uh-oh, lips got a clip. What's the clip, Lip? Singing a song. Let's see. I'm singing a song. I'm singing a song. Everybody listen to me. Woo woo woo. Singing a song. Woo woo woo. Everybody sing along. Woo woo woo. We're waiting at the post box. Doo 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 doo. Boom 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 boom. Boom boom. So so dumb.
I'm singing a
It's so
song.
dumb. I love it, Lip. I love it. It's so dumb. Thank you. Oh my gosh. All right, let's what am I supposed to do now? Oh. Now my second command, you must search this town's most timid and cowardly resident. I intend to flog his spirit so as to lend him some backbone. This individual flinches and jumps at even the slightest of surprises. I need you to capture the instant pure fear on this individual's face in a pictograph. So tell me, do you think you can complete this task, young sir? Sure. Who is it? I think he is in the coffee shop? Am I wrong? I think he's the coffee shop guy. It's been a while. It's been a while since I said I'm sorry. I took your pictograph. Yeah, this guy. Yes? Yeah. There we go. Sorry, dude. He's terrified. And then we get our, after we do these 3 tasks, we'll get the colored pictograph. We'll get our sale. Then we'll call it a night. Sounds like a plan. It's 11:51, perfect timing. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Head to toe. Gotcha. Subbing for the song. Tinkle tinkle galuluba, Nomus. Thank you. Oh, now this is our finally snapped pictograph. You're too kind, Nomus. Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. I hope you're getting some rest. I hope Amelia's been sleeping well for you guys. It's good to see you, and thank you. I'm glad to hear the song, too. It's a finely snapped pictograph indeed. Clearly, this individual must be the town's most timid of denizens. Fear is his constant companion. I cannot complain, young sir. You have passed in a most admirable manner. Say, and is it me, or is this chap quite the striking individual? Very good, young sir, and this means you have passed my second test. I shall promptly take this pictograph from you and use it most efficiently for my private time. Very good. Next is at long last my final command. Open your heart and mind and listen to what I say. I did the dirty with your grandma. Somewhere in town is a couple, a man and a woman, whose hearts are secretly filled with thoughts of the other, and yet for reasons unknown, the two have never spoken. Even when they happen by chance to pass each other in the road, they each steal a brief, furtive glance at the other, but they suppress the longing in their hearts. I cannot let this tragedy go on any longer, for the sake of the town and my own desires. To help these two poor souls, I shall become Cupid, Archer of Love. These two are timid burglars in the house of love, and you must capture a pictograph of them thinking the furtive thoughts. And that was just all thanks. Lip just shared the clip of your song, and it was awesome. Amelia took a while to go to sleep tonight, but it's just because she didn't want to be set down. Thankfully, she's been mostly sleeping through the night. Though last night, one of her toys decided to randomly make noise. I heard Anomus. We have these puzzles that talk, like puzzle pieces, you know, and like the dog goes bark, 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 bark. And they're light sensitive, so it's really them being exposed to light causes things to happen. So like when my wife gets up to work, sometimes like she'll turn the lights on to go to work at 3 a.m, and it's her like meow meow, and like really silly songs. Oh yeah, we're still going, Mrs. Q Dog. We're still going. We have to point out, very important thing to point out here right now. This man is our grandfather. Canonically. He's our grandfather. Where is he? Where is our grandfather? This man has things to say about your grandmother. Has things to say about your grandmother. And we're capturing furtive thoughts. And, young Master Bob, if and when, hope beyond hope, you manage to complete this third task, then you shall become my #1 grandson. Oh, does that not excite you? Good luck to you, young sir. Where are your parents, for that matter? Great question, Lip. Great question. And so we wait. Hey, killer bees. How's it going, guys? Guys, get out of my shop, please. What are you doing, kid? Are you taking a dump? Wandwicker? Who would play such a terrible game? I took a lot. Oh, Sakanako. Don't be doing me like that. Don't be doing me like that. This game's fantastic, and you know it. I took a million selfies. We're gonna get a photo album. We're gonna get a photo album going. How are you doing today, by the way? I hope you're doing well, my friend. Why are they circling like sharks? Because they're the killer bees. Guys. I need some space. I need space. Please. I'm trying to take this picture. Please, guys. Oh, is he coming? No, just Mario over there. Guys, please stop. This madness. I miss posting selfies with these kids in the Miiverse. Oh, Sakanaka, we talked about this so much. We talked about the Miiverse so much today. And just how magical it was. I mean, to get the bottles washed up on shore and stuff. There's nothing like it. Nothing like it. It was truly spectacular. It was an amazing experience to just to get to people's inner thoughts, their enthusiasm, and their stories and their pictures that they took. It was magical, and you'll never get anything like it ever again. And it's so sad. You stood on the stairs. I love it. Hey, I'm a lover of kids. They're fine. They're fine. Scamps. I just want to know where the dude is. There's Mario. What you doing, Mario? Gonna go mail out another letter, you creep. Oh, here we go. Kill the bees. There it is. Their furtive thoughts exposed. Miiverse ended up being a really nice way to practice drawing regularly for me. Oh man, I haven't found a replacement since. Oh my gosh, Sakanako. No joke. I mean, I guess Splatoon 2 on the Switch has essentially the same functionality. But man, it's not even remotely the same. The communities in Miiverse, the sub-communities, right? You had the art folk. I mean, and how the Miiverse even influenced the software that Nintendo decided to develop. Look, Art Academy became a big thing for them because of the Miiverse, as a direct result of the stuff people were making on the Miiverse and their call and desire to have more robust drawing tools. Funky Barn? I don't know, Sakanako, did you ever go to Funky Barn? I asked this of everybody. Did you ever go to Funky Barn on the Miiverse? Yeah. Yep. This frozen moment when you think the furtive thoughts of one another. Full body shots. Yep. Gotcha. Never heard of Funky Barn. So Funky Barn was the Miiverse location for like memes and stupid stuff. If you wanted to go to the wild places of the Miiverse, the scandalous places, Funky Barn was the place. So like when the Wii U came out, it was one of like 5 Miiverses for the Wii U, or like the initial ones. And it was a game nobody really played. And so it was a joke that Funky Barn was the best. And so everybody hung out at Funky Barn. The stupid game. And they just, that was where people would go to do stupid stuff and say stupid things and draw stupid, slightly inappropriate pictures and just be complete doofs. Oh, this is a finely snapped pictograph indeed. I had no idea these two would get along so splendidly. You can see the love there, hidden, but thriving. Even I, who've lived in this town for so many long years, did not realize in the slightest the extent of their passion. You have done well, grandson. I shall promptly take this pictograph from you and use it most efficiently in my private time. Now then, my son, you have completed all of the tasks I set to you to. My doubts about you have all been cleared up. I shall hereby be proud to call you my grandson, Bob. And no assistant or grandson of mine will be seen going around taking pictographs in monochrome, not in a million years. So here, allow me to present you with this pictobox. You got a deluxe pictobox, a gift from Lenzo, your grandfather, commemorating you becoming his grandson. It can take color pictographs. There you go. Until now, you could only take black and white pictographs, but now you can take color pictographs, allowing you to show the world as it was meant to be seen. Now go out there and snap pictographs, snap them in color for me. For all the years I spent unable to do so, fulfill my life's ambition. Go to it, Bob. Yes, Sakanaka Bob. That is our grandfather. He had sex with our grandmother, and thus we were birthed another generation after the fact. That's what happened. True story. True story, Sakanaka. But I don't know if you ever knew, and I highly recommend taking a look at some point, taking a look at the archive of the Miiverse. It's fascinating. Really? You've rescued him? That is news I deem rather great. You are one stand-up individual. Indeed you are. Now I apologize, as I have but another favor. I'm actually considering starting up a little shop here on the island, but I'm having trouble funding my venture. I bought one asset to my name. I wonder if you might buy it from me, perhaps. The people on the island have no interest in venturing out into these dangerous seas, so my chance of selling it to them is rather bleak. The bleakest I can describe. I'd really like to ask 200 rupees for it, but as a favor for rescuing my friend, perhaps we may strike a deal. How does 80 rupees sound? I'll buy it. Yes. Thank you very much indeed. I recently precisely 80 rupees for it. I can use these funds to finance my new business. Oh dear me, what a happy day. Very well, young master, as I promised, please take that. A penis! It's a boat sale. It's a boat sale. Yes. You made a good purchase today, my young master, and you have saved my life and business as well. Treasure it dearly. It is the finest sale in the world. Treat it as such. Got our sale. Rolling down the hill. Oh, King. Hey, King. Oh, the look in your eye. So you found yourself a sail, have you? Very well. Then I shall teach you the art of sailing. Come next to my hull and press A to climb on board, will you? Hoist that sail you got with A to get moving. The sail will catch the wind, which will push the boat forward. The arrow that appears behind me indicates wind direction. Gesture speed. Do you understand all that? Yes. One more thing, when you are out at sea with a few landmarks to go by, you will be at the mercy of your sea chart. I've marked the place we should currently be heading for you on your sea chart. Lost at sea, select map displayed on the Wii U gamepad. Map. I can't right now. Let's go east. Map. I feel like that guy could do without a parka here. I know, right? One would think. Whee! Oh my gosh, I'm driving so recklessly. And we're off. Farewell, Dragon Silent. What the? Oh, I don't have the ability to get that yet, do I? I don't. I don't have the stuff for it. Imagine if Sea of Thieves moved this fast. Oh, Lip, you just wait. The Wii U version has a speed sail where you don't have to do anything. The wind will always be with you and be at the fastest speed you can possibly go. It's amazing. It's amazing. Ooh. We're just grabbing all these, no big deal. Look at this, making money. Hand over fist. The seagulls are with us. They know our plight. It's like, hey, you spent 80 rupees. Like, here, take these back, please. Oh, so good. Sea of Thieves also missing the jump feature. Oh, man. Well, no, Zach. Zach, no. It has the jump feature. There, on the horizon. That is our destination, Bob. Dragon Roost Island. This song right here. So good. Yeah, Zach, have you played with the harpoons? Me and Lip were master poon hounds. Wait, no. We're the poon masters. We're good with harpoons. Of course, I'm a pirate legend. Have you scaled? Have you scaled the rock cliffs, the rock spires of villages? Climbed aboard. We have broken the game so badly with the harpoons, where we've caused the boat to go completely upside down and still be afloat, but just completely upside down, and you can't do anything with it, and then it despawns. And just all this crazy stuff with the boat. It's so much fun. High atop this island's peak lives the spirit of the skies, a great dragon by the name of Alu. Oh, Alu, man. You must go see this dragon and request from him a jewel called Din's Pearl. Beetle's like, wow, jeez, did I interrupt something? Ask the people of the Rito tribe who inhabit this island about how to see the dragon. Oh, and can you pick me up? I almost forgot. Wait just a moment. Can you get me a Budweiser, please? I haven't had a beer in a very long time. This is the Wind Waker. It is a baton of sorts that was used long ago when the people played music and prayer to the gods. In those days, simply using it allowed one to borrow the power of the gods, but I do not know if it still works. Even so, I thought it might be of some use to you. Perhaps you should try using it. First, conduct in 3/4 time. Do not touch the left thumbstick. Just try to match my rhythm by tilting up, down, and right. Oh no. There we go. Very nice. That was splendid. Next is for whore time. Hold the left thumbstick to the left. Change the rhythm. Then match my rhythm and tilt. That's it, Bob. That was not bad for your first time using the Wind Waker. Not bad at all. You can also conduct with it in 6/4 time by tilting to the right. Do well to remember that. Okay, no, I'm clearly not a harpoon scientist. Harpoontologist. Oh my gosh, yeah. So you could do crazy things by it works better with a galleon than it does with the smaller ships like a super or brigantine. But you can grab and pull yourself onto islands and scaling things, and it causes just havoc on the physics of stuff. And but we've gotten ourselves like permanently stuck on stuff and caused the boat to despawn because it just gets stuck and you can't do anything. All right, I gotta go shopping. We're gonna crunch on shopping. Beetle, get your butt over here. Nope, Beetle. Look at him. What a saucy, saucy pear hound. It's so much fun, though. Thank you. As always, I appreciate your business. If you have anything you want to sell, show it to me. I'll buy it off of you. And I'll buy some more bait. Why not? Buy points data. Need 30. Okay, he doesn't have anything good. All right, so let's go see who we can raid. Let's call it at that. Let's save our game. Maybe we should do that. Save. We'd like to save. To title screen. So, I might be back. Have a good night, Anomus. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will try to be back tomorrow night at 9 p.m. If my health was standing. Right, so just understand that I may be under the weather. But we'll see what we can do. Alright, let's see who's on. Let's go say hi to Capsule J. He's playing Resident Evil 3. He's doing great. Let's go give him some love and support. He needs it. He's deserving of it. So let's go say hi to Capsule J. He came in earlier today. Good friend. Rival in the fantasy draft league that we're doing. So anyways, thank you. Fingers crossed. And it's always a pleasure, my friend. It's always a pleasure. It is cruising so nice. It is the most silent thing. It's amazing. It's brilliant. I love it. I'm going to sleep. Have a good night. Farewell. Bye. That's not the outro. This layout is weird. Bye. Woo, my voice is cracking.